Ready? You ready, Schroeder? Hey, whenever you're ready, James.
I just tried to fix my glasses. Fuck. Do y'all ever do that? Like when you're wearing your contacts, like you'll feel your glasses ghostly being there, and you'll try to fucking fix them.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Not in a very long time, no, because I haven't worn glasses in years.
Fair enough.
All right, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Hey!
Hey, Nate,
Yo,
you go into SockCon?
what the? Nope. Almost fucking got me.
You guys go into SockCon at all?
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah, I'll meet you there, Walker.
Let's go.
The hell, SockCon.
Sock on these nuts!
Ah!
Fucking got him!
Oh my!
Fucking got him!
I dread my life.
I've been gotten.
My one buddy messaged me on Discord one day, and he goes, "Dude, you want to go to SockCon?" And I'm like, "What's?" Or I put SockCon ? Immediately, I set my phone down, and I'm like, immediately after I set my phone down, I'm like, "Fuck!" So I
Got me.
frantically start typing, "Fucking asshole." And then he goes, "Suck on these nuts." I'm like, son
Using
of a
the
bitch.
stroke app.
Fuck,
Meow.
I hate him. I
Fucking
hate him. I was
hilarious.
hoping I would get one of you. I was really hoping I would get one of you guys.
No,
That-
but
that-
when you
that
said that, I
You
figured.
did. You kind of.
Nate almost got it. Nate almost fell for it.
Yeah, you almost fucking got me.
If you didn't get him first, like if you wouldn't have said no and gave us time to think about it, and we're like, oh okay, that was your downfall right there. You gave us time to actually
That
thought
was-
it when you said sock on. I'm like, oh, okay, it's suck on something. Really suck on this.
Suck on something. Fuck.
That's
So-
why I was so frantic when you
Yeah.
asked who wanted to start the podcast. I was like, me. I got it.
Yeah, when you let
Alright,
us
Walker,
sit
you
and
can
thought
do
about it,
this.
I was like, oh,
You
okay.
can officially start the podcast now.
Yeah.
That's
Well-
all I wanted to do.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Level Unlock podcast
These
episode.
Nuts
podcast. Fuck you. Now I'm all tongue twisted.
Fucking stroke app.
I know, right? Level Unlock podcast episode 38. And before we go, I don't know if you have your nut button, James, but we have a huge hurrah. Over the weekend, we hit.
I have lost the nut.
Damn.
Yes, we did.
We have hit our 500th download. We
Thanks,
are currently
Joker
at
movie.
500. Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. It was like
Thanks,
Joker movie.
Joker.
That's
Thanks,
literally.
Joker movie, and everyone in Ohio.
Yeah, it was the Joker movie controversy in the mental health episode.
Hell yeah.
It was us talking about that. The one where the mental health was actually in the title. That's 30 downloads or something like that. Something crazy
Something
amount.
Stupid.
And-
Some like crazy shit.
But 500 downloads is what we hit. 500 downloads, 38 episodes, 40 episodes if you include the 2 specials. So thank you guys for that. Thank you 3-4 for that. And anyone who's ever come on, Mark, if you're listening, that's huge. That's huge.
Hitch.
Yeah, that
It's
is.
huge.
That's huge, bro.
So congratulations to all you
Huge.
guys on that accomplishment as well. Not so much Nate
Raise-
James,
raise
but
the Red
'cause he's a
Bull.
little bitch. No,
That's
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, thank you, Nate James. You've had a lot of input over the last we've probably been on like 6-7 episodes already. So it's a quarter of what we had. A quarter of the
Has he?
episodes.
Really?
Yeah, it's been on quite a
Wow.
bit. Yeah,
Fuck, yeah.
been consistently the
Wow.
last month. I'm pretty sure. That's 4
Yeah,
right
pretty
there.
much.
And then he's been on.
We kind of just had to include him as the regular.
Yeah, at this point, we're like,
kind of like obligated now. It's like we're in too deep now. We couldn't get rid of this fucker after the first episode, so.
yeah, we're like, son
Yeah,
of a
Jeff
bitch.
doesn't talk very much.
That's the balance, though, so it works out. We got me and James who talk intermediately. You got Schroeder doesn't talk much, and then Nate James, who has a lot of input. So it kind of like all evens itself out.
I'm
Like,
just a chatty little bitch, I'm
Yeah.
to be honest.
Nate James
Most
is
of
the
the time, I
yang
don't know
to
what's going on.
Schroeder's yang, so it works out.
Huh?
So it has
Yeah, I'll
that.
ask questions.
No, that's good though. We have a really good balance here, and that's huge. No, Nate
Fucking
Nate
we can
James,
do it again.
you've been a big part of the last quarter of these episodes, the last 10 plus episodes, whatever it is. So thank you for that. Thanks for being
Thanks
on
for having me.
officially.
Let's stop
That's so
stroking
nice.
Nate James's ego and let's just continue on with the podcast.
Whatever. And thank you, obviously, James, official James, and Jeff for being a part of this from the get-go. Mr. James with the perfect attendance, over 500 downloads, 38
One
episodes.
One of these days, I'm gonna be in like the hospital,
me.
and I'm still gonna be podcasting
From his
from like the
phone.
fucking emergency room or something.
They're gonna be
One
doing
of the-
surgery on him.
Like what's
One
up,
of the
guys?
boys in chat
fuck.
was like, "Yeah, fuck Nate."
Yeah, pretty much. Fucking earlier, we were like, "Hey, everyone's ready." Nate, oh no, I'm not. What the fuck?
Yo, okay,
Like,
so
we added you
to
to the
my
group 4
knowledge,
days
we start
ago.
at 10.
we had this motherfucker to the group 4 days ago, and already he's like, "Fuck it, I run this shit, man. You added me to the group.
Yeah.
It's
Walking
over
like
now."
a star.
He thinks he has tenure here.
Yeah, he's like,
So he can
"Okay,
just
cool.
Do whatever he wants.
Fucking, I'm officially in. Cool." It's like first day of work. I got this, guys. I'm gonna be an hour and a half late. No worries. I can't get fired.
My first day. It was an accident.
Yeah. Like, who are you? Well, I'm kind of a big deal, so.
I'm kind of a big fucking deal.
And everyone just kind of stares at you like, "What the fuck's going on right now?" And that's
Oh,
kind of
James.
like what happened.
Fucking the boy in chat's one of my homies. He sells you your cigarettes at Gecko. It's Sagan.
Yeah, Sagan. I know Sagan.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
I told the fucker to follow me on Twitch, and he never has.
Follow the boy on Twitch.
Fucking Sagan.
Speaking of, well, I don't know if you want to wait till your week, or can we give another congratulations, James?
I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't fucking care.
Okay.
He hit 50 followers yesterday, I believe.
Yeah. Okay.
he
So
did.
you want to know how I hit 50 followers?
Yeah,
Just
I do.
99 in
You
that
wanna
duck
know-
game.
You
No,
want to know?
it's one of the people is a fucking didn't. But go ahead, James. You tell it.
All right. So
I was there when
let me
this
just-
happened.
Let me just preface this a little bit. Let me just
Fuck.
roll back the clock a little bit. All right. So Nate here, he's like, "Oh, I'm streaming now." I'm like, "Oh, cool. Hey Nate, since we're friends and everything, why don't you I'll let you be a mod on my channel." And he goes, "Sweet."
And perfect. This is about a month ago.
Roll everything. Yeah, this is like a month ago. Roll forward a little bit to yesterday night. I'm streaming Fire Emblem, and I just get a notification that pops up that says, "YF Kitsune is now following."
Yeah, that's my bad.
This motherfucker's been a mod on my stream for about a month and didn't even have the courtesy to follow me.
I'm sorry. I fucked up. I apologize like 8 times in the stream.
Yeah.
I was watching that last night, and you were like, "Are you fucking serious right now?" James was like, "What the hell is going on?" And all you see is Nate James in the chat. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I wasn't following you.
I still haven't followed Jacko, to be fair, and like he raided me the other night.
Yeah.
I was
I
like,
was like, yo.
Thanks for the
shit.
follow. I am happy now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Jacko raids Nate while we're streaming Sea of Thieves. Raids the shit out of him. And he's like, "Oh man, thanks, whomever." And then Jacko hops on my stream and he goes, "Well, I was going to tell Nate James to call you a piece of shit, but he doesn't read his chat."
I try.
I don't. Do you even follow me and Schroeder? You son of a bitch.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think you do. I was just going through my list. I've been stuck at 42 for like 2 months. Yeah, that's.
I got you.
It's cool. It's cool. Don't. Yeah, it's just. Oh, we do a podcast together. We stream together. It's okay. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
This motherfucker is never gonna live this down.
Oh, no, I'm
He's
not.
never gonna live it down.
Yeah, I just went through my friends and I'm like, 'cause I went towards the top. I'm like, no, 2 months ago was the last
my
one.
God.
That's cool.
Oh
First
my
day he
God.
streams. I follow him on both of my Twitch accounts.
Right?
Yeah, both of his Twitch accounts. I was his very first follower. I followed him
He was.
like an hour before he started streaming. He had no goddamn excuse.
Welcome, welcome to streaming, baby.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
You're all
Noises happened on my
fucking-
end.
Yeah.
You're all followed now.
Mark says, what a,
Everyone's followed.
Mark says, what a fuck.
Think?
Talking
I
about you.
am a fuck. I'm gonna be honest here. I'm kind of a piece of garbage.
Okay, it's all
Okay.
reconciled now. He's followed
Everything
now.
has been right.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it's-
We've hazed him enough.
Yes.
We've bullied him enough.
that makes up for me appreciating him. Just fucking shit on
Yeah,
him. Like,
yeah.
okay, that kind of evens itself out.
There we go.
My,
There we go.
my ego is balanced, I promise.
Okay.
All is right in the world.
Yep. Everything. Everything's good. But anyways, congrats, James, on your 50 follows, which is huge. I know that's been a long time coming, so that's absolutely huge. So congrats, sir, for that. Cheers
Okay,
in the
so
chats.
Hold up.
Yeah.
I am RIOU. Nate, do you know who that is? You're muted.
You're right. I was drinking my water and didn't want to be a cuck. That's Salad.
Salad unfollowed you, by the way.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Well,
He
fuck
comes
me, I
on
guess.
Chat, it goes, I unfollowed Nate. I hope you read this.
I do read my chat.
I
I'm just
do
not
read
trying to
chat.
like interrupt people here. I promise I'm looking here. I see y'all. I appreciate
Oh.
all of you.
Oh, that's amazing.
And then Trevor goes, I just tuned in watching people make fun of Nate and is rather quite funny.
Oh my. I downloaded Rain Meter, so there's that.
Yeah, rain meter's cool. I use rain meter.
Do it.
What's rain meter?
Yeah, what is it?
Rain meter is a thing that will take your audio and create a graphical, like stereo equalizer on
Oh, cool.
type thing.
And also,
So-
it's like a bunch of widgets for Windows and shit. It's really dope.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Trevor is
shit.
one of the people of it.
What?
Trevor Hamilton's one of the people of it.
Oh,
Like he helped like create it and stuff after like its original what's the word, like creation. He ended up becoming part of like the team.
Nice.
oh, that's cool. Yeah,
Oh my
I
yeah,
didn't
it's a
know that.
super handy tool. I've been using it for like the longest
It's
time. To be
awesome.
honest.
Oh, nice. Well, that makes sense.
Cody, how you doing, brother?
So, anyways, yeah, that's a good way to fucking start the cast. Fuck,
Yeah.
that was absolutely fucking hilarious. Nate
got
James,
to-
you
we got-
deserved every piece of that.
Ali,
just so you know.
you
You're right.
Um,
You're right.
So, well, I guess we'll start with James, Mr. 50 followers. How's your week going? I know that. So go ahead.
Well, I started playing Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
Yeah.
Claude is the best waifu. Hands down, no cap. I want to suck his dick.
Boom.
Claude is the best. And anyone
This
who-
is why all of our episodes are explicit on Spotify. By the way.
exactly me, solely me. So Golden Deer is the best house. I don't care what anyone else says. Golden Deer is the best. I want to fight some people over that.
So what is Fire Emblem for those that might not know?
So Fire Emblem is a game about dating
What?
and then maybe a little bit of action here and there.
That is not what I
So
expected at all.
That's not what I
So-
expected.
So,
What?
so basically what it is top down like strategic RPG. For people who don't know that might know what Shining Force is, kind of like Shining Force.
Final
you-
Fantasy
you have
Tactics.
Tactics, yeah. Disgaea a little bit. So you basically move characters throughout this board to fight enemies, and it's like almost like a big game of rock paper scissors. This one it adds more to it, but yeah, basically you just move characters around, take out all the baddies, bingo, you win or lose. But then there's also a huge like relationship system in it. So if you move characters close to each other, their like relationship increases. You can have them talk on the battlefield. You can outside of the whole battlefield stuff, you can run around like because you're a professor. At
It's like
this
Red versus
academy.
Blue Simulator.
kind of. And yeah, you just run around and you talk to a bunch of people. And I can't wait. I remember when I picked it up, I was like, I want something that's going to be short. Something short and sweet, Untitled Goose Game, kind of like that I could do in like 1 or 2 streams just to kind of hold me over. Then I decided to pick up like a 100-hour RPG.
Sometimes that's all it
Complete
takes, though,
opposite.
man.
I said, "Fuck it, I'm just buying it." So I bought it, and that's the story of how I got Fire Emblem. What else did I do? I really haven't done fucking shit.
Talk about your Sea of
Um,
Thieves.
Yeah.
Well, no, we'll wait until me and
Fucking Sea of
Nate. Do you want to talk
Thieves.
about it now, or do you want to talk about during your week?
We can do it whenever. Honestly,
do
like,
it-
I'm cool with it.
We can do it now because literally that's my week.
Yeah, honestly.
They had an
That's
All right.
their
other than
stream
like
of
2
Sea
other
of
small
Thieves
things
was
for me.
yeah. Their stream of
Well, one
Sea of
semi-big
Thieves
thing.
was fucking epic.
Yeah.
All
Sea
right.
of
So we've
Thieves.
been
Sea of
streaming
Thieves.
some Yar
Sea of
Simulator.
Thieves.
Yar Simulator, yeah.
A lot. It's been me, Nate, Mark, and I think Mitchell was on. Yeah, Mitchell was on the last one.
Yep.
Mhm.
So we're just sailing the high seas, you scurvy dogs, trying to get the booty. And we come across this ship. All right, this is about what, hour and a half, 2 hours in? Would you say?
Yeah,
Is the
roughly.
stream right around there.
Yeah,
Alright,
pretty
Oh
much.
yeah,
so
my
we're-
stream was about 3 hours, so I'd say like maybe about an hour, 20, 30 minutes in. So yeah, about an hour and a half.
Okay. So we get there and we see like this ship in the distance. And we're like, all right, battle stations, boys. We get ready. We're going to fucking ruin these kids' day.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to end their streaming career forever. And then they pull up like almost like not far from us. I wouldn't say next to us, but not super far from us.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just ready. We're ready to just start unloading. And then we're all just like on edge. Walker is in the Discord, and he's watching my stream. He goes, "Yo, watch out! Someone just went into the water." And we're like, "What? Where is he?" And then Mark goes, "He's right here. Dude's on our ship." So we're just like, we're ready. We're ready, finger on the trigger,
Mm-hmm.
ready to cap this dude. Then he starts like, I don't know, playing a song or something. He starts playing a merry little jig.
To start with, they were all jumping because apparently
Oh, yeah,
jumping
they
is a
were all
show of
jumping.
non-aggression.
Yeah, they were all jumping. It's just like in Halo.
Yeah.
Um,
Friend.
friend.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, that's
they're
what that
there.
means.
so
Okay.
they get onto her ship. One of the guys gets onto her ship, so we all start playing a tune. Mitchell just yeets himself over to the other ship.
Yeah.
He just loads up into a can and just yeet right on over. And we're just talking to they're just talking on there. And another guy boards our ship. You have to make sure you do it right over their dead body too, right? Yep. Teabagging is also a show of friendship.
Oh, of course.
So another person comes onto her ship. We're all playing a jig. We're all having fun. And then Mark is like, "This is how they got me one time, so be careful still." I'm like, okay. So we're still being careful. We're still on edge. And then they just start talking to us on there. They start, doing some stuff. And, just for funsies, I was like, fuck it. Yo, follow me on Twitch. So they follow me on... all of a sudden, my chat just starts blowing up with these people. They just hop onto my Twitch stream and just start watching, and they're talking. And one of the things is like, "Hey, you want to join our group? You want to join our group?" I was like, "Hell yeah!" So we joined their group. I'm like, "You guys want to join our Discord?" So they're like, "Fuck yeah!" So they all download Discord on their phone because they didn't have Discord, and there's just I invite them all, like every single one. I'm like, "Boom, get over here, get over here, go over here," and then we had just like this huge party in Discord, and we found a chair and we all sat in it. At the end.
It was a good
That
fucking
Made some
time.
friends.
That's how I used to do it in Fallout 76, dude. I would just run around and I would tell people, like, I would just make something up, like I'm on a quest to do something. And then I would tell them that I need their help and I would roleplay it, like some sort of, I don't know, like in-game character.
Hmm.
And dude, actually I don't know if you guys know Acidic Sentinel
Yeah.
Acid. They
Yeah.
call him Acid. That's
Yeah.
how I met
Yeah,
him.
Acid.
That's how I met him.
That's pretty great.
Yeah.
I
There's
played
a couple
Roller
of-
Champions with him. He's a cool dude.
Yeah, he's a nice
What's
kid.
that?
I haven't heard from him in a little bit. I wonder what he's been up to.
Well, I think right now he's playing, I don't know,
Overwatch, I think.
Overwatch.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right, so that was my week.
What about
Water,
you?
we're gonna skip you because you're stuffing your face with pizza.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't think
Fucking
I
lunch
didn't see
boy
it.
over here.
Just because you pull the camera up, man, doesn't mean. Like...
Doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Doesn't mean the calories don't
It's
exist.
still real.
Mister, I'm on a diet.
I am.
Oh yeah.
You're on a diet like you're on a diet for like an hour every day.
My diet is not eating during
That's
the
after
day.
breakfast. Hey, what's up, Rob Ross?
What about you, Shrodes?
Oh, not too much. Let's see. I got that painting done. That's in the background over there. That was kind of
Yeah,
cool.
it's pretty nice.
It's from The Sims 4, actually. I don't know. I always thought it was cool, so I painted one, and I'm gonna do another one
Hell yeah.
later.
Nice.
But other than that, man, just what else have we
30
done?
years
We
pizza.
yeah, right. I tried to play that damn Sea of Thieves with you guys, and I just kept kicking me every freaking 5 seconds.
Yeah,
I'd be in the
it
game
did.
for a minute and then just knock me out again. So I'll try that again another time.
Well,
'Cause that shit
that's
made
what
me
happened to
mad.
Mark. The one day me and him were playing, he kept getting kicked. At one time, my ship was completely turned over. Another time,
That's
he
what
was
that picture was.
yeah, he was completely underwater. Yeah, so
Yeah.
It kept happening to him. I don't know why.
I don't know, man. I guess it happens sometimes. I read a bunch of forums on it, and it happens.
You know, just
really it.
sometimes just shit glitches.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
At least that's what I'm guessing. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it after the show and see if it works. But yeah, I couldn't play it at all that night. But other than that, what else did I do this week? I think that's about it. Even I got a flat tire, so
Oof.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
great.
that sucked. Yeah, Thursday night we usually do the Overwatch thing, but I was unable to play this week because my
you-
damn tire was flat and I was in the
Oh,
parking
that's why.
lot.
Did
That's
anyone
why.
play that? I didn't see anybody in the Discord.
Yeah, they've been jumping into Aim Right's channel.
Oh, okay, that makes sense then. I was like, I didn't see anybody in there.
Yeah, they've been they go over there. But yeah, so I'll have to make up for that next Thursday for sure. But yeah, but I think that's a bit it, dude.
You know, shit happens.
so.
Like
Is that
one
it?
time when I was working at GameStop, I was borrowing my buddy's car, and it was the dead of winter. There was so much snow on the ground. I get out to my car, the battery's dead,
Oh boy.
and I'm like, well, there goes my plans for the entire day.
Yeah, I ran over a nail. I'm actually gonna go and see if I can get him to plug it or something tomorrow.
There you
Not
go.
that big of a deal. I didn't even know it, but I thought I just had a donut. Apparently under my truck I have a fifth wheel, so it's
oh,
like
nice.
it's like a full wheel instead of just a donut. So I'm like,
That's
I'm all
nice.
right. I'm all right. But I did have one other
oh.
awesome thing happen this week. We have a mall that has a Think Geek in it.
Oh, nice. You
Really?
have a Think
Dude,
Geek store?
have you guys ever been in one of those?
I've
No,
seen him.
I've seen him, but I've never been into one. How is it?
It's amazing. I almost cried. Like, it was super cool, dude. It was exactly like if I was to go into a store that sold video game paraphernalia and pop culture everything, like that would be it, man. It was freaking super cool. If you have one near you, I recommend checking it out. It's like going, I don't know, it's
Like a nerd's
right.
paradise kind of thing.
yeah, dude. They had everything in there, man. They
Is
had,
it kind of like Lunchbox?
I don't know what Lunchbox is.
It's unless they've changed the name or something.
It's like going
it's-
into it's like going into a GameStop and the entire store being nothing but like accessories and
Okay.
statues and
GameStop just made their big wall of Funko Pops into an entire store.
pretty much.
Okay.
And it was
Owned by-
amazing
it's
in
owned
there,
by
dude.
GameStop.
They have like full size statues of like Halo characters and Iron Man in there and a bunch of other cool stuff.
Nice.
Nate, I think it's called Box Lunch.
Box
But
Lunch.
that's-
Yes, that's it's Hot Topics nerd store.
Ah, See, I think that's where GameStop has to go. That's where that whole industry has to go, is to
Well,
novelty items like that, or in like collectibles, because everything's digital download. They're gonna keep hemorrhaging money until eventually,
I mean,
like,
honestly, like I don't think anything can ever truly fully replace physicals for like games because you can still get money for them. And like if someone hates it, you can't just return it unless one of the companies put like returns in their system.
we're
yeah,
gonna be getting that now soon with Steam.
Are
Yeah.
we? What about like
Most likely,
PlayStation and
'cause-
Xbox though?
Probably, I would say it's following suit
I'd hope
because
so.
of
think so.
yeah. Well, in France, judge actually ruled in favor against ruled against Valve in allowing returns on digital keys.
Saying they're not allowed to, or saying they must.
They must allow the option to return them.
What is it, like standard return policy? 14 days or something?
Probably.
I wonder.
I didn't read.
I'm sure there's some sort of terms and conditions. A lot of times, though, what is it? What is the standards that thought the standards was like less than an hour of gameplay and less than like a certain amount of time just passing.
Yeah.
So like
'Cause-
14-day standard, and then if you do load the game up and play it, you only have an hour to play it
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what Microsoft does.
And Sony. Well,
Yeah.
Sony, you can't even load up the game. If you download the game, you can't return it.
Yeah, Microsoft allows like up to an hour of gameplay, and then they'll return it. Because of what was the game, No
used
Man's
now.
Sky. They returned so many digital copies of No Man's Sky because they played it, realized it wasn't what they thought, and they ended up
Okay.
returning like 50% of the copies that were bought digitally.
I will
Hmm.
die on the hill that No Man's Sky was pretty good at launch. I will die on that hill.
That's fair.
Wow.
Alone by yourself.
Exactly. Alone
Like
Yeah.
by myself,
realistically,
I will die on that hill.
regardless, like if you thought the game was like fantastic or not, the game itself was a good looking game. It was beautiful. Like
Yeah, it
was
was
a
very-
solid game. But like it
Visually
wasn't what
very
they
appealing.
promised.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. No, they did overpromise. I will say they did definitely overpromise. But I put so many goddamn hours in that game, just for chilling. I mean, it's a good chill game.
Hey, whatever. Soon here, in the next couple months or whatever, that we're supposed to be getting the multiplayer mode. So we'll see if we actually do. How about you, Nate? How was your week?
I already
My
got
week
that.
was chill. I didn't do a ton.
No, him and James shared part of their week, but he didn't finish his week. James didn't.
Pretty much.
Nate James, not James. James.
But yeah, like so I finally ordered my helmet for the cosplay that I'm building for
Nice.
as long as I get to go to San Diego Comic-Con, because it has nothing to do with me getting to San Diego. It has to do with there's only 55,000 tickets left and 900,000 people are going to be going for them. So that's going to be fun in March.
Good
So-
luck.
Gotta get multiple
Yeah.
computers open. And go.
I already have a
buy.
buying party built. Buying parties are one of the things people really suggest. Like it's
Yeah.
totally fine. Like they don't care as long as people are buying tickets legally, which this is totally fine. It's me and two other buddies that are going to be going for it. We're hoping to get all 4 days, but like if we only get Sunday, we're gonna go down when it starts, and we're gonna hang out in
Well,
San Diego.
You
until
got to think
Sunday.
there's so
Yeah.
much shit that goes on outside and around it.
Oh,
So
Oh yeah, that entire time, everything is all comic based. So like,
it's because there's not going to
I'll
be.
walk around San Diego as Agent Venom. I don't give a shit.
Well, yeah, because
And
there's
no
not.
one will care.
Yeah, because there's
Yeah.
so much going on that people have their own little things. Like, look at WrestleMania, for example, or the Super Bowl. Not everyone can get
Mhm.
tickets, but people still go to that area
Yeah,
because of how much of what happens. Like this year's WrestleMania, only like 78,000 people were allowed in the arena. 1.5 million people actually showed up for the week-long event.
that's insane.
So
and then
just-
and then at WrestleMania you had a bunch of like independent shows in the area, and
Yeah,
everyone
you,
like
you have
kinda scheduled stuff around it.
yeah, you
Yeah,
have
like all the
s-
coffee shops and
Yeah.
like bookstores and shit are gonna be doing very similar things. Like,
Yep.
and
So,
like
yeah.
to be
Right.
outside of Comic Con on like the patio and everything, I don't believe you have to have paid. You can just like kind of like show up and like check things out because like you're not going in to see the vendors. Obviously, like you have to pay for that. That's
No, I'm
common
pretty
sense.
sure you can go out to the outside where everyone is, but to get inside the
Mhm.
convention is what you pay for.
Yeah, and like honestly, I'll snag a few pictures with some like people, make some friends, hopefully, and it'll be a good time. Like I'm going to San Diego that month regardless. Like that's the plan. Like I've never been to California, and that's something I've been wanting to do. So this is an excuse for me to nerd out and go to somewhere that I've always wanted to go. Other than that, I got picked up as a streamer on this up and coming esports team, which looks super
Nice.
cool. Like they're already popping off pretty well. They have like 4 to 6,000 people. I can't remember exactly already, and they've been live for like 6-7 days. So big shout out to Villain Agency. I appreciate y'all for the including of me as a streamer. When I'm gonna be repping them. I'm still with Strike X as well, so that's going decent. We're trying to pick up steam again. But yeah, I haven't done a ton, honestly. I've been playing a lot of Sea of Thieves with James over here. It's been a yar of a good time.
Yar.
But yeah,
I
like
see
we've been
Mark, I
chilling.
see Mark at work, and I just go, yar.
Yar. Fuck this. I mean, it's been a good time. Like I've had a decent week. Just been hanging out really, trying to figure some stuff out. Been building my basket on Amazon for all the armor and whatnot for cosplaying. Making small adjustments here and there. Kind of just chilling, honestly. Been watching a lot of TV. Started the first episode of My Hero season 4, but we're not getting anything else until the tsunami passes.
Well, I mean,
Because-
rightfully so.
Yeah, that's fair, 100%. I'm butthurt, but like that's totally understandable. Like I get it. It's totally cool.
This is Boku no My Hero Academia.
What's up, Jeff? Looks like you're gonna say
Well,
something.
yeah, you look like you were about to say something.
You're muted, bro.
You're muted.
Never mind.
I'm curious.
Never mind. Just
Well,
go.
Oh man, I'm so
It's
curious now.
a passing thought. It's already gone.
Okay, that's fair. But yeah, other than that, I've just been kind of like trying to tweak and edit my Streamlabs and stuff. I'm gonna try to stream Vampire just downloaded. I know James doesn't particularly enjoy that game, but it looks like a good game for spooky season.
Get ready to be very disappointed.
I'm upset. It's the first time I've seen like a legitimately good-looking vampire game.
Vampire the Masquerade.
Never played it.
It's fantastic.
Like I played like Castlevania, but that's like you're not being a vampire. You're going to kill a vampire.
Exactly.
Like I get to
Well,
choose like
unless you're playing
Yeah,
Symphony
you get
of the
to-
Night, then you're Alucard.
Okay,
Dracula's
that's
son,
true.
Going to kill Dracula.
yeah.
No, it's a role play game.
Yeah.
Masquerade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Think of
Isn't
like
it
uh,
based- Isn't
huh?
it based off of like one of the like a almost D&D like campaign? Isn't it based off of like a pen and paper
Yep.
role playing game?
Yeah, it's based off a tabletop. Based
Yeah,
off a tabletop version of it, very much like
Nice.
D&D. I've never played it, but I've heard it's fun.
I hear it's enjoyable. Like I've heard of it, I just don't know a ton about it. Other than that, I've been meal prepping, trying to get
Cool.
that healthy up, that
Good
healthy level. I got to get in
Walker-
shape for
Me too.
Rage and
Walk-
Venom.
Walker knows all
Yeah.
about that meal prepping and healthy living.
I legit
Right.
do. I should show you. I have each week or every other week, I make a bunch of chicken and I never eat it. It sits in my fridge and I throw it out 2 weeks later.
Why?
Because I never eat
The
it.
thought that counts, I guess.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is. It's like I buy this chicken. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make it. I do, and
Yeah.
I get it all going, and then it sits there, and I eat pizza. So then it works.
See, I don't know what's worse.
It
I don't
doesn't
know what's
work.
worse. You cooking the chicken and just sitting it, or if you were to just not cook the chicken and just let it leave it there. I don't know what would be worse.
Which one do you think would work better?
I have done that where I've let it thaw in my sink, and I forgot about it, but it smells like shit once it sits out for like
Well,
2
that's-
days.
That's
Yeah, that's what
So-
it does.
days.
That's
How did
gonna
you not
happen.
Notice that.
So
That's
because I de-thaw it,
my-
I de-thaw it to cook it, and then I forget, or I'll leave it in my refrigerator for a couple days, de-thawing, and it sits there and it gets all gross. But I don't make those. I just throw those things. I just throw those ones away. But
Well,
Can't you just throw it in like a crock pot and walk away?
could.
Like, call it a day, just fucking throw the whole frozen thing into a crock pot and then go,
I have done that
Work.
before. It actually turns out pretty decent.
yeah.
Crockpot's top tier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, I might do that tonight. I got some chicken. I might just toss it in there. Wake up to the sweet smell of
Chicken.
Chicken. Just
Start
chicken.
my-
That's it.
Start my diet tomorrow.
Yeah.
What,
Been saying
pizza?
that for-
Isn't that
been
what you
saying
said
that for
last
months.
week?
Yeah, that's what I'm
And the
saying.
week before, I
Since we like
think.
started this podcast.
Yeah.
38 weeks ago, he said it.
Hey, actually a good stretch there from like the beginning of mid-February to like the beginning of March, like probably like 3.5, 4 weeks. I did eat really good. I was,
Yeah, right before you moved here.
and then
That's
I
where you're
moved,
at.
and then I just said fuck it, and
Fuck it. I'm in the desert. What else am I gonna do?
We all thought it was gonna change because no one delivers to your house. But you
Little did we
motherfucker,
know.
You find a way.
Is that the
You
truth?
Find a way.
yeah, I
Uber
basically
Eats won't
researched.
deliver to your house?
I literally, yeah, no one delivers, but I basically researched like every food company that like I can think of, and I finally found 2 that do. So Domino's and Chopsticks. So it's pretty legit.
Yeah, I
So-
guess if you're gonna order anything,
And
it's
the-
Chinese and
You could have
Pizza.
put that time.
And the thing about Chopsticks though, they
Two.
don't technically deliver to my area. I had to ask the manager if they'd be willing to make an exception to drive an extra couple miles to my house, and she said yes. And so now when I call, she's like, "Oh, it's you? Yeah, you still want to you still deliver?" Yeah, I suppose. Okay, cool. So I'm the only one in my area that they will deliver to.
Nice.
So
Like James
technically
said,
it's
you find a fucking way.
yeah, so technically
Yeah.
there is only one that delivers Domino's, but I was able to sweet talk the lady at Chopsticks to deliver here now. So whenever I want
Nice.
Chinese, I call them, and they always ask like, "So how much do we charge you for delivery? Because since you're not in our area," I'm like, I don't know.
like no, there wasn't. They never mentioned an
I
upcharge.
said $1 the one day, and she kind of was like, "You're funny."
Jeez.
Anything else, Nate?
Other than that, not really, honestly. I've been looking how to mod my car so I can make it look cool. Gonna tint out the windows. I'm gonna put Apple CarPlay in the car, and that's pretty much it there. I've been looking
better-
into what's up.
You better be careful. They have weird laws in Pennsylvania about window tint.
It can't be. I want to say it can't be below 5%. Because it can't be black. It
thought-
can't be limo tint, but it can be smoked.
Yeah, and I thought the front windows had like the back windows can be a little bit more tinted, but the front ones cannot.
Correct.
can't be
And you
as
can
tinted.
never tint your windshield either.
No.
But there are people who do that.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh
But
yeah. There is.
so when I worked at the casino, just a really, really fast
Tint your
sidebar.
windshield?
There was this dude who came down from Florida and was there for like 6 months, like 4 or 5 months out of the year. And his thing was pitched black. Like his entire car was murdered out. You could not see through the front window.
Yeah,
Period.
a lot
It
of
was not
cars.
possible.
A ton of cars are like that down here, where you cannot see into any vehicles, trucks, cars, nothing. Like there's a bunch that are like that down here.
Wow.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Like so, like with
Wouldn't
New
that
York,
make the car hotter?
no, what you wouldn't be able to. I mean, maybe.
It's
No.
just a black.
You just can't see shit inside their cars, so you have no idea what they're doing.
Yeah, I guess.
A lot of
Yeah.
each
drug
their
trade
own.
down here, though. That's one reason why that's a thing.
Oh,
So
got my drink.
a lot of that. One of Tucson's has a lot of not like bad drugs, but a lot of exchange of medical, well, not medical
Not
marijuana,
the
but
bad drugs, just some good drugs, you know.
marijuana, because marijuana is super illegal down here in Arizona. Like you'll get some hefty fines if you're caught,
Devil's lettuce.
pretty much. So, anything else, Nate? And otherwise, I'll go.
Not really. That's pretty much it for me. Other than I can't even think of anything. So if I think of anything, I guess I'll be letting you know. I'm going to give my buddy Jet his microphone soon here, so that's cool. I'm gonna be maybe popping something up soon with that as well. But yeah, just a couple ideas for some internet entertainment stuff.
Me and
Yeah.
Nate have been
Good shit.
communicating about
Yeah.
some internet entertainment.
Me and
Internet Entertainment
James and
Center.
myself are thinking about doing some stuff. I know me and Jeff kind of talked about a little bit of stuff the other day after the podcast on Sunday, and then
Yep.
you weren't there on Tuesday. So couldn't
Yeah.
talk again.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. You're good. But yeah, no. I want to talk to Jeff about another entertainment. That's the word I'm looking for, I guess.
Entertainment.
Entertainment. I'm gonna
Entertainment.
stick with that. I fucked it up, but I'm sticking with it. We're going with it.
All
Okay?
right, all right, all right.
Hey, at least you're sticking with it.
Yeah, I gotta stick to my guns here. You know, some people have to. Fucking, you know, the country isn't. That's fine.
Anywho, on that
How
note,
was
I'll
your
go
week?
now.
Yeah. That's all from me.
Ugh.
A kid.
I see I go when I'm shoving pills down my throat.
Yeah, you are.
Anyways, for me, the week's been kind of what it is. Didn't do anything the first half of the week. Last half of the week was more productive, I would say. I showered, so that's nice.
Wow. Good
It's
for
always
you.
handy, or
Yeah.
convenient.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not kidding about the shower thing. I just. Oh, let
Well,
me
hey,
just.
man, you work at home, so I mean, and you apparently don't leave your house, so
Yeah, I know,
Right.
right?
everything gets ordered for you.
Pretty much. I did go grocery shopping yesterday, so I left my house. No, 2 days ago I left my house. I bought
Yeah,
a grill.
You said that you'd. Yeah, you said you'd be back in like 15 minutes, and then like
Yeah.
45 minutes later.
Well, it's because I was getting something for my wife, and then she wanted something else, and then she wanted like Arby's. So then I had to drive to the other complete other area to get her Arby's, and then I don't even know what I was all doing, but I was doing something. I bought a grill, which is super nice. I'm never one to find deals or discounts. I ended up stumbling upon a phenomenal deal at Walmart.
Nice.
It's a four a,
For burner.
a 4 burner. It was a $400 grill because there's like the glass you can see inside.
Mhm.
The fifth burner over there is for like whatever.
Beans.
It was $400 on clearance for $150.
Whew,
Yeah,
that's not bad at all.
no, I know. So I'd never like find those types of deals. So I was pretty stoked about that. Been playing Sea of Thieves with these guys. Me and Mark played the one day. Unfortunately, stuff glitched out. Ended up doing a mission by myself. Unbeknownst, it was a island that's a volcano. So I'm fighting these bosses, and there's literally like water spouts that are. I used the water spouts to defeat all the skeletons because they get hit by a water spout, they exploded. So it made
yeah.
it super easy. So
Nice.
I get because they're all metal, so it's really hard to do without by yourself. So I used the water spouts, and I get the skull. So I'm trying to leave the island, but then all of a sudden, like my screen just starts going crazy and shaking, and all you hear is and like I'm literally like running in slow motion. Like I cannot get off this island. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Am I like crouched or something? Like I'm not, and I'm running. So I'm like, I finally get into the water, and it's the same thing. I'm literally swimming like this, and I'm not moving. I'm like, what is going on right now? And I finally get to my boat, and I look up, and the volcano is erupting. It's going crazy. I'm right underneath the volcano, so there's lava rocks like just destroying my boat, and I die in the water. I'm like, what the hell just happened? I'm like, what's
Maybe you're
going
too
on?
close?
So I respawn back on my boat. I jump back in the water because I need my skull, and my health bar literally starts draining like crazy quick. The water is lava. So when the
Oh.
volcano starts exploding, the water turns to lava.
Well, the floor is lava.
Yeah,
I
pretty
was
much.
gonna say that.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, so my health bar literally, like, I'm literally almost within seconds, like, at 1% health. So I click and get back on the ship after I got the skull. And then I eat the stuff, but my boat's sinking because there's so many holes in it from the goddamn volcano. So I'm trying to get the water out of my ship. Still lava water. So I'm like, I have to like literally take a bucket of water out, eat something, take another bucket of water out, eat something. I finally get away, and all of a sudden in the game I hear dun 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 dun
Fuck.
dun dun, like
Ooh.
it was a megalodon comes out, and I'm in the single player small ass ship with 2 cannons, one on each side. So I'm like, son of a bitch. So I literally just crank the ship in one direction. So I'm literally going in circles, and the megalodon's going in circles as well. The volcano's still going off. Like the lava rocks are barely missing me. I'm like, I got nothing else I can do. So I'm just literally going in circles. I'm just shooting the megalodon with the cannonballs. It chomps my ship multiple times. I almost go into its mouth. Like, I'm pretty sure the thing can literally eat my boat because I have the small ass ship.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God,
Snoop.
this is unreal. I'm just gonna go. So I literally, then I take the ship and I turn the other direction. Whoosh! Out of the water, a fucking skeleton ship comes out of the water.
Oh God.
They're just
No.
throwing everything at you, huh?
Yeah, and so
Jesus.
the skeleton ship, and they're just not shooting cannons like every once in a while. No, it's boom, 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 boom. I've never seen a fucking skeleton ship do that before. And they're just hitting my boat one after another. The megalodon's still circling. He crashes into one side of my ship. The other side of my ship is the fucking skeleton guys. I grab the skull that I got from the mission I just did because my boat's is officially sinking. Like, I can't even control the ship anymore because it's going under. So I grab it, I jump out of the water. I'm like, oh, this is a stupid idea. And I try to jump onto the ghost ship, but I missed. And then so I'm literally just chilling in the water. Have this skull. I'm like, I don't want to put it down. I don't know what to do. So I swim to the closest island, thinking it was a port. No, it's a fort. And so I was like, son of a bitch.
It's a
Everything
lifelong
went
time.
bad.
Yeah. So it's a fort, and I get
Just
blown
one
up.
nope after another.
Yep. And I get blown up by a barrel of fucking gunpowder, and I just quit the game. I'm like, okay, I'm done for today.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Like, oh, like what the hell is that? Like that was, I'm like, this is
Oh,
unreal.
no.
I'm just sitting there like, I don't know how to even describe this right now. Like, what the
Jesus.
fuck is going on? But yeah, that was pretty freaking eventful for sure. I will say that game, like, you can play it by yourself definitely, and I've seen multiple people like play it like streamed by themselves. It's not fun though. It's like by yourself. It's
Yeah, it's supposed to be a lot of fun. It's a social game, that's for sure.
yeah, it's like the adventure basically gets cut in half because you're doing everything by yourself. Like,
Right.
it's not hard to navigate the ship by yourself because everything's literally right there, and it makes when you drop the anchor and everything like that, it drops the anchor and you bring up the anchor like in 2 seconds, unlike the big one. But it like, yeah, it's not that fun by yourself.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever tried pirating a space or piloting
Piloting
a
a spaceship?
spaceship?
No.
I have. Elite Dangerous.
Fuck.
Yeah, no, it's
All right, I'm sorry.
Your microphone's
Um,
acting kind of weird.
Close that. Yeah, no, my whole shit's fucking up. I'm going to quit out of Discord real quick.
such a
Alright.
bitch.
It's gonna mess up the overlay.
We're gonna get shuffled, boys.
So yeah, that was rough, but it's not bad though. But I'd much rather play with people. So,
100%.
Yeah.
I customized my stream a little bit.
Yeah, I
Um,
seen that. Did you
bottom-
end up figuring out why it was blurry?
Nah, I made it bigger too, and it still ended up being blurry. So I just went back to what I had it with.
It's kind of weird.
I tried to donate to myself, but it didn't work. It doesn't allow
Wow.
you to donate money to yourself. So, anyone's got a PayPal with $1 available, feel free to donate to my stream so I can see if that stream button works. I can't donate to myself; it didn't let me. It asked me what my name was,
Did you
and
actually try?
I did. I put my name as the greatness, and then a comment for the person. I said, "You are the best streamer in the world. Keep it up." And then it says, "You cannot donate to yourself." It actually tells you. Comes up with a giant error. I was like, "Son of a bitch." I was like, And I can
see
make
the
a new
humble.
I can make a new PayPal account, but because essentially I'm trying to pay myself with my PayPal that the money that others donate goes to, which you can't do. So I can donate to other people, I just can't donate to myself. But yeah, I customize all
kinda
that,
lame.
all the links, everything along those lines. Put a little about me, which
Okay.
does remind me I have, because I was curious as to how people get paid for buying like their stuff. Um, and I was finally able to figure it out. So there's affiliate programs, like Best Buy and Amazon has one where if like you go to mine at the bottom it says setup gear I use. Like if I click on the Astro Gaming, it takes me to Amazon. Um, and if I buy this headset, I get 7% commission off the total price, which is kind of cool. I try to do it with Best Buy. Guess how much commission percentage you get for gaming computer hardware?
Like none.
Probably, yeah. I would imagine none.
0%.
Really?
You get
serious?
Yeah,
nothing.
because they lose money.
Yeah, you get nothing. If you
That's so dumb.
advertise gaming hardware, computer hardware, or anything along those lines, you get 0. Hey! I think it worked. Someone just donated money to me, I'm pretty sure. Hey!
Hell yeah.
I don't
Nice.
know. I can't find it. That was the
That's
thing.
fucking awesome though.
Oh yeah, it was.
Oh, thanks, James. It worked.
No problem, buddy.
Oh, you donated $1?
It worked.
Nice.
A little guy
Hell yeah.
rocking out on a thing. But yeah, so I go to Best Buy. I'm like, oh, why not? I bought everything for Best Buy. Let's just use Best Buy's affiliate program. Dude, first to set these things up. Oh my
Oh, it's a
god.
pain in the dick.
You have to like sign your life away, give them your social security number, fill up a
Really?
W8 for tax purposes.
Oh fuck.
It's insane. So I go and I'm going halfway, and then it's like, okay, click here, and it tells you what you get for each of the products. Baby accessories, anything baby, because that's a big thing for Best Buy right now is the baby stuff. It's 7.5%.
Whoa.
So oh, that's awesome. Okay, cool. Fitness equipment, sports watches, anything fitness related, 7.5%.
It's not too bad.
No, not at all. 7.5%. And then from there, it goes. Oh, what is it? Like appliances or something? It's 3%. TV, gaming, computers, 0. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
The only
Don't
stuff
make
that
me
you
agree
would
on
be,
that.
yeah, the only
Yeah.
stuff that you would be affiliate linking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 0%. So you get nothing from Best Buy. Shame on you, Best Buy, for that because
That's fucking crazy.
I love you guys. Been with you forever, but I think that's kind of silly,
feisty.
unfortunately, just because.
Well, you know they don't make much money off the lower end computers anyway.
Oh yeah,
No, they don't.
but with the way gaming is now and how all the streamers have their stuff listed, why not? So I'm like, okay, I'll go to Amazon. 3% for everything. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm guessing I'm going to Amazon.
Yep.
So now all my
Yeah.
links that I have take you right to Amazon and tell you exactly what I have. I was like, well, whatever. So yeah, it's not a lot. To keep affiliate status, I have to have 3 transactions in 6 months. So if
Oh,
anyone's
nice.
watching, buy one of my stuff off my channel. Doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, you don't even have to buy. You just have to click. If you have to get something from there, you just click the link and buy something.
Yep.
Through the link. Doesn't matter what you buy.
Yeah, because what happens? You put your namer code, your namer.
Your cookie.
Code.
Yeah, it puts your like code or whatever it is into the web browser.
Yeah, your URL.
Yeah.
You get your own custom URL, and then when they click on it, it stores a cookie on their computer. And for the following 24 hours, because I believe Amazon's is a 24-hour
Yeah.
cookie, anything they buy over the course of 24 hours, of course, unless they go through somebody else's link. But so that means, like, you know, early in the day, you could have somebody click on your link and buy a pair of Gunner glasses, but then, like, at night, they go and buy, like, a video camera and some other stuff. you make the percentage off the whole big bundle.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I have all my stuff listed and have all my accounts and everything like that. So that was kind of cool. So I figured did all that yesterday. So making moves. Hopefully, I can get back into the realm of streaming more. So we'll see.
It's a grind.
I want to.
It is a grind.
It's a grind, my dude.
It is.
I've been
Sure
thinking
is.
about doing the Audible one.
That's not a bad idea.
You know?
Audible's tight.
Yeah.
That's not a bad
They
idea.
give a decent commission too.
I was gonna go to Mixer and get my thing for that, but I'm like, eh. I deleted my subscription to Mob Crush, so
Oh, did you?
yeah, so I can't stream to multiple platforms anymore.
Well, Mob Crush is free now
Oh, is it?
because
I use
people have bought it.
Restream. Alright, yeah, I use Restream and I streamed all three at the same time. It's really nice. It has its separate chat browser and you can download an app if you wanted to.
Yeah, I think-
Restream.io, that's what I've been using for a long time.
After I deleted it, I was like, I should have done that because what's the point of having a YouTube if nothing goes on there? So,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you might as well have it stored there too.
yeah. But awesome. So yeah, the donate button works. So yeah, now Mr. Beast, if you're listening, when you donate to random streamers for doing challenges like saying the word "the" on the YouTube video I watched last week, you donated the guy $5,000 for saying the word "the." Yeah, it was a challenge between a guy from Twitch and a guy from Mixer. The first person to say the word "the" got $5,000. The
My
loser
goodness.
got 1,000.
Oh no.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's crazy as
insane.
hell.
Yeah, that he was
honestly.
like, "Sorry, you lost. You didn't say the word
What
"the"
the
in
hell?
time." And it's like you didn't say the word "the" in time. $1,000, and everyone's like, their first reaction was like, "Yeah, that's not real. I'm not gonna worry about that." And, and then
it
Mr.
goes through. Then they look at their bank account. They're like,
Yeah.
"Fuck, it went through."
There was the video.
Right.
It was hilarious. Oh, I think I talked about this last week, but yeah, the one guy, Mr. Beast told him to do something, and he'll donate him $20,000. Mr. Beast blocked. The guy blocked Mr. Beast. He was like, "Yeah, that's fake. Block that guy." So he had one of his friends block him, and then everyone that was watching started messaging the guy like, "Are you fucking stupid? Do you realize what you just did?" Like, and so I guess he then messaged Mr. Beast back on every platform saying he's sorry. He thought it was somebody trolling him. Please don't. And he was about to do the challenge for somebody else, and the guy would have lost $20,000 is what he ended up donating to the guy that blocked him. And he was like, "You're lucky."
That's crazy.
That's pretty crazy.
He was like, "You're lucky you figured out it was me, because you would have lost this and you would have lost the challenge. But here's $20,000 for completing it." And the guy, like, he starts freaking out. I was like, Jesus Christ, that needs to happen to one of us. And it was,
That'd be nice.
oh, it is. It's so funny too when they're like, "Oh, that's not real." When Mr. Beast donates them like some absurd amount of money, and then Mr. Beast raids them, and then all of a sudden their chat goes from like 2 people to like 2,000 people, because
Yeah,
what
just out
he'll
of the blue.
do is he'll post on his Twitter, go to this person's Twitch page and spam on his page, and then they're like, "Holy shit, that is Mr. Beast." Oh my god. And they're
I
like,
don't even know who that is. He's just a guy that does that stuff.
He's
Yeah.
the guy that
Huh.
he
he's a
did a
very
you
interesting character.
he did a YouTube video where he Ubered from Atlanta, Georgia to Los Angeles, California. The Uber fee was $10,500. And he told the guy he would give him a huge tip if he makes it there in one shot, and the guy did.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Damn, man. Jeez.
yeah, so yeah, and he told him,
Damn.
and he was like, "Yeah, just so you guys know, we did outside of the video, we did compensate him very well. We paid for the gas plus extra, and so he's very well off because he had to make the trip back by himself. They didn't go back with him. He drove
Oh.
back from LA to Atlanta by himself.
Whew, that's a long drive.
Yeah.
He does
That's like
video.
a day and a half.
Oh yeah. He did a video. He did multiple videos where he buys an entire store. He did one where he bought everything in an Aldi's. whatever that discount food store is. He
My
bought
God.
he bought everything, hired people to go in the store and pack it all up, and they literally took everything through the register. And it all went to charity. So yeah, they took
Oh.
they took a picture of the store after the fact, and the store was empty. He literally bought every single thing.
Everybody was all about it except the cashiers.
Oh, I'd be so pissed if I was the cashiers.
All right, guys. I just looked up how long it would take to drive from Atlanta to LA. 32 hours.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yep. The guy
And the
did it.
dude had probably already been up for like a good portion of the day when he started the journey.
Yep. Yeah.
Like,
He on
honey,
the
you're gonna have to pick the kids up from school.
yeah, he
I gotta
called
go
his
to
wife
Los
and asked. He
Angeles."
was like, "Can I do this?" And his wife said, "Yeah." So I'm assuming Mr. Beast said, "Hey, we'll pay you
Alright.
hefty before you accept this job." But yeah, that was, and he did another one where, he'll go to Best Buy, and they'll just buy a ton of shit, and then they put it all in a fake store. There was one episode where it was $1 for everything. There was another one where it was a penny, and then there was one where we'll give you $1 to take everything off the shelves. Like PS4s, 50-inch TVs, and it's funny because he went to Best Buy because they're all Insignia TVs.
Oh, nice.
They gave him a good deal.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, there was one.
8 for the price of 1.
A guy comes in. He was like, well, "How much is the PS4?" And the one where if you bought something, they gave you money. So he opens the register. He was like, here's $1." And they're like, "What's this for?" "Oh, you want the PS4? We give you $1 for taking it." And they're like, "What?" Like, "Yeah, here's $1. Take it." And they're like, "Is that this? I'm not gonna get arrested." Like, no.
I know this isn't stolen. Is it?
What?
Yeah, no, not even joking. And they would literally, they did that a bunch of times and then they were like, "Hey guys," because they're all sponsored streams. He gets sponsors for these, and he was like, "Hey, the sponsor spent $50,000 on today's episode. We got to make it back." And then in the one where they gave him $1 and they took the product, and he was like, "So where we're at? Well, we've given away $450, so you take that plus the money from the sponsor, we're negative $55,000 today." And they were like, "Oh, well, I guess
Alright.
we lost today. Well, that sucks." Anyway,
That's
Yeah.
insane.
yeah, they do a lot of stuff like that, which is awesome. His
That is crazy, dude.
his latest video, he went through the same drive-through 1,000 times.
I've seen a couple of videos where people are starting to do that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
There's this one dude. It's not sorry not to cut you off.
No, you're good.
Continue.
Go ahead.
All I was gonna say was this one guy Wolfie on YouTube. He kept going through until he got kicked out. Like they would just physically not serve him anymore.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
he would just order like one thing here, one thing there, 2 things here.
I think
Like,
it was
he just did it.
As long as he's ordering food.
I think it was like McDonald's or something. But yeah, his whole car was full at the end. He ordered. He
That's
went through
insane.
1,000 times. It took him 12 hours, I think, something like that. Of what it said it did.
That vehicle probably
Oh, man,
smelled
could
so
you
bad.
imagine- Could you imagine the shift change?
Oh my
Like,
god.
the change shift. Just like, yeah, there's this fucker that's just driving through here. He's been doing it for 10 hours now. I think there's something mentally wrong with him.
Yeah, it
He
was,
really likes snack wraps.
Yeah.
Dude, if I had the money, I'd do it. I feel like it'd be a fun social experiment just to see how people are.
But no, his video. If you get a chance, yeah, Mr. Beast is his name. He's done things where he's destroyed his friend's house, like basically
bought
just
a new one.
destroyed the house,
Yeah.
broke everything in the house, broke all the furniture, the appliances, the walls, and he gives them literally his credit card and gift cards and says, "Go fix your house." Same thing with
That's so
cars.
cool.
He's literally like
That's fucking crazy.
sawed the top off of one of his friend's car and then put like a giant boulder in the middle of it. And he goes outside to go to his car, and then the roof's missing, and there's a giant rock in the middle of his car. And they're like, "What the hell?"
Man,
Bro.
I remember the videos he would do where he would like shoot a gun through like 50 phone books.
Yeah, he transferred from that to this.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey Walker, if there's ever a time where you and I are in Erie, we should totally do that to like James's car when he's like, don't tell him we're coming, but we'll just like saw
Oh,
the
yeah.
roof off of his car.
And he goes outside.
Hey, I'll I'll have a nice convertible.
We
Hell
won't,
yeah.
have, we won't have a credit card to give you, but you also won't have to deal with a big boulder because
Yeah.
I like
we
how
can't
you-
afford
I like-
that. I mean,
I
You
like
can
how
just
you're
get, like-
telling me. I like how you're just saying that. Do it to me and not Nate.
Yeah. My car's brand new. I
Well,
just
hey,
got
hold on,
it.
wait. You know, me and Nate live like, walking distance away from each other. So
we're
I
just
mean,
gonna
Literally
duct
a
tape your
stone's
cars
throw away.
together.
There you go.
yeah, you could just hit up both houses.
I
Yeah.
wonder what would happen if you did duct tape 2 cars together, like real hard.
That'd
Real
be-
hard.
Damn.
Yeah. But yeah, it's
Like,
I mean,
that'd be fucking
You think-
hilarious.
you think if one car was in reverse and the other was in drive, you could rip it apart?
no, make a black hole.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's like putting two
Speaking
beds
of black
next to
holes, let's
each
get
other.
into some news.
Yeah,
Do
yeah,
you like that? Did you
I
like
did.
that
That was a
segue?
good segue.
yeah.
Did Schroeder
Two in
have
a row,
his
baby.
week?
Yeah.
hmm
You went
I
before you.
painted
Where
something.
the fuck have you been?
Oh yeah. No, I just completely. You talked about so much in that. Little
I know.
span. I got lost.
Yeah,
So-
it's been like an hour.
I know.
It has been an hour.
Just bullshitting. So to start off the news, today there was a huge event in Fortnite. You guys want to pull that up when we can walk through
Some
it?
fork knife.
Fork
Yeah, let
knife.
me-
Oh
I don't know
yeah.
how- I don't know how to pull this up without like
You got to minimize.
Exiting the
submitting the
stream.
stream.
Yeah, I'd have to exit the.
You have to just run it.
Just
Just
go to
post it
YouTube.
again.
Oh,
Okay.
I guess that works.
Just go to YouTube
Oh.
and then type in Dr. Lupo.
Dr. Lupo.
Grammarly.
You'll have to
Dr.
mute. 'cause there's an ad.
Lupo.
I actually already have it up. Why did I open it twice?
8 hours
Why
ago.
Did you open it twice?
Yeah. For
Okay.
some reason, he's the only streamer that is being used for this. He was on Bleacher Report. He's on like a bunch of different websites. They're using his video specifically. And if you look, that's why it's the number 3 trending thing on YouTube right now. Because they're only using his video.
Yeah, same with like Twitter is also doing it too. Like
Yeah,
they
number
use-
29 on trending. Jesus.
6, 5.
So if I
4,
play it,
3.
it won't come
I'm-
through, right? I don't think so.
It will come through, but it's fine.
Okay.
What the hell? Hold on.
Pause your thing,
Damn
James,
it.
because you're ahead of us. Our shit's not working.
Yeah. I have to watch 2 more ads because I accidentally hit the forward button. Alright, never mind, I'm good.
Yeah, I have
Alright,
a
let me know-
fucking ad too.
All right.
Let me know when you guys are ready and I'll hit
30
play.
seconds. I'm at 30 seconds.
You're at 30? Alright, let me cue it
Alright,
up.
Well,
I'll
let's-
hop
let's
into
just-
30.
How are you at 30?
Because
You just drag it.
Press play.
Oh no,
Cause I
he
fucking
has
pressed
he has a countdown on his thing. I was like, it doesn't even go to
Well,
30.
No, I'm at 30 seconds into the video. If you look at the bottom,
Okay, well yeah, well
there's
no,
a thing that says 30 out of 647.
fuck off. But he had
Also,
he had his
just to
own countdown too. Okay, everyone go to 30 seconds.
Just to preface real fast, my comment earlier, Jeff, I hope that didn't like offend you at all.
What?
The country thing.
Oh, yeah,
I
no.
was just kidding.
No, he's
Okay,
good.
No.
Okay,
Alright.
everyone at 30 seconds.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, 5, 4,
Alright.
3, 2, 1, play. So this is the start of the live event. There is a giant
Yeah, what's the backstory to this?
I
exclamation
really wanted
point.
that skin.
Up.
Everybody
So-
okay? Nothing's happened over there
So
yet.
essentially, there's a bunch of people standing
I
over where
expect that
there's a
entire
giant
structure
launch
just
thing
go
that's
up in a
about to
ball of
happen.
fire here in a second.
The premise
Yeah, they're
is, everything here is changing. Fortnite is getting a revamp.
That's not
They are
good.
basically doing an overhaul of everything, and this is the start of that event.
Oh.
In-game live.
Yo, that whole thing's gonna get smashed.
You can't play, you can't do anything right now. All you can do is sit and watch this event.
This is neat.
Yeah.
It just watch. It just leaves.
Yeah, so there's that
We
big
just
rocket
hang
that's
there.
just shooting up now.
Yeah.
Yep. So that.
Do you guys want to like fast forward to like the good stuff?
Well, no. Literally, it only lasts like another 40 seconds.
Everything's fine, chat.
So this is a 6-minute
No
video.
big deal.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't
The
last that
parts,
long.
dude.
It's
All right,
Okay.
Yeah, that's normal.
the event itself is only a minute long. The rest of it's them just sitting in the black hole,
It's all good.
which
Oh,
I kind of
No,
ruined,
not
but
thi- not
you'll
this
see.
video.
Wait a second.
No, it's like
1,
all
2,
Ah.
for the
4, 5.
entire fucking thing. It's
No, it's not.
Fortnite is
like,
over.
they're
Season 10
all
Black Hole event.
yeah, up until like the 5-minute mark.
Oh well, it's still a good event.
Look at that.
So now the rocket went into the sky and
go.
exploded, coming back down.
Flat Earth. I'm telling y'all.
Yep.
Dome.
That's what it's supposed to be a metaphor for.
Yep.
So these are all rifts, and supposedly the theory is that these are rifts from alternate realities. That basically it's all coming together.
Right. Yeah,
They're
because that
going
was
into
like
the
the entire
Spider-Verse.
premise of season 4 or whatever.
Yeah. That it's all the realities now are basically intertwining with each other.
Dude, there's like
Wait, what
Into
was
the
each?
Spider-Verse.
Pretty much that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
So the one rocket basically went into outer space, and by doing that caused a giant ripple effect, and now rockets from every
Bunch of rockets.
rocket from every
Bunch
multiverse.
dimensions.
So
Yeah.
what's with that meteor that's just hanging out in the sky? That's
So
on fire?
that came from season 9. It fell out of the sky and is supposed to crash.
Everybody's
Even
leaving.
though
It's gotten closer and closer.
Yeah, it continuously moves. It actually was super far away, and actually it's got really close to where it is now.
Behind the meteor.
Now all the rockets left.
Now one's coming.
That
They're
looked like it
starting
was
to
contact,
hit
too.
the ground.
They're just like kamikazing that one area.
That is the vault. So that is where all of the Fortnite guns, mechs, machines that have been eliminated from the game are. Is right there.
Was that the area in the woods that like people were trying to figure out in season like 7 and 8?
Correct.
This is what they have to go through every time they empty the
Oh.
recycling bin.
Exactly. So now that rift,
The meteor just
because
got
it was
sucked
so
into it.
big, the rift gets sucked
meteor's
into
gone.
the rift, and the meteor is gone.
They saved the
Just kind of
world.
commentating it for everyone who's not watching it. So
Oh yeah, for our audio listeners.
yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just now it's all quiet before the storm. Everything's looking
Right.
peaceful. Everything's looking good. Everyone's like, man, this sucked. What's next? What's Fortnite 2?
And for our video viewers.
And now,
we're t-
boom.
And everyone gets floated into space.
And does it just like black screen or something?
Yeah, you'll see. And now
I'm
here comes the
curious.
meteor.
No.
Well, that's not great.
Well, there better be fucking tilted towers too. That's all I'm saying.
And
Exactly.
the other rockets are basically guiding it.
No tilted, no Fortnite.
Yeah, exactly. I'm never talking about Fortnite again if there's. No
Oh
tilted towers.
man.
I'd
I'm
rather not
blocking
talk about it to begin with, but I agree.
And boom.
How
That's
else are
kind
they
of that's
gonna-
kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It just
So-
like busts
the
through
island's trying to
the
protect itself.
sphere that's over the vault.
It's spherical.
Yep, that was
Spherical.
the meteor just struck the vault and it exploded, causing
Game sphere.
a giant
Everything's fine.
black hole in the
Everything's
universe.
fine.
Everything's fine.
And now
It
you'll
looks
see,
like a discount Jacksepticeye.
and now you'll get everything
kinda
started to
does.
get sucked in the black hole. You got the Der Burger coming up here, and then you got
What?
the
I'm sorry, the what?
The
the-
Durr Burger.
it's
It's
that
like their
head.
in and out kind of thing, I think.
and then you see the Fortnite bus, and all of a sudden,
Not the battle bus.
it's
It
gone.
just gave it the good suck
Fortnite
The
is gone
good
for
suck.
Fortnite is gone.
forever.
The cool thing about this right here, when that happened, if you were on the main load
Are you
screen,
kidding me?
not even in the game, it got sucked into the black hole. Your screen went pitch
Oh,
black.
that's cool.
You
That's
didn't
really cool.
you didn't even have to be in the game,
See that?
and all of a sudden your screen turned black,
They've never done, like,
and
an in-game
everything gets
cinematic.
sucked into like a hole, and then disappeared.
Oh.
Get you a girl that can suck an entire Capri Sun in one gulp.
And then disappeared.
It's Fortnite 2, Love on the Battlefield.
Love on the battlefield. Fortnite 2, Love and Thunder.
That's just a
this-
plug. Watch that thing on YouTube for me.
Is this
that I
bug?
did.
Is this still
Fortnite
I
2.
have an exit button.
do you guys have that other streamer still open?
Oh.
Is it still just this?
Yes,
It's the black
and
hole, yeah.
he is now up to 130,000 people watching, but yeah, he is still the black hole. It has been that way for now 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 hours.
That's really strange. Why would they have it be that long? Like that's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it's
that's
to
really
like
weird.
symbolize a full-blown reboot.
Um, But yeah, usually
Everybody just has the day off. They're like, no, we're shutting
Yeah.
shit down for a day. We're giving them
Fucking
them
done.
trolls. Fucking what's his name from the guild? The
Yeah,
No, not doing ads. Nope, get out of here.
I just
Yeah,
closed it.
this has been now Fortnite. You go to Fortnite.com. This is what comes up. You go to Fortnite on Twitter. This is what comes
Really?
up. You go on Twitch.
Fortnite.
Yeah, you go to Fortnite.com. The black hole shows up.
Hmm.
Not even joking.
Okay, hold on.
Night.
I'm really curious because I just had someone random in the chat. This guy named Nemo Paradox. Appreciate the watch. I just got. Would you guys date a feminist? Out of left field.
Don't answer those questions.
That-
Don't.
Yeah, that's very out of left field.
Anytime you get stuff
yeah,
like
it just
that, we'll
takes-
randomly. Don't acknowledge those. You can if you want to, but we'll get random crap like that, like on ours.
Okay, I'm just
like-
okay. I'm really curious
Oh,
just because.
so if
I've-
you
I've
go
gotten-
to
Go ahead, James.
if you go to Fortnite.com, it just takes you to the Twitch stream.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just
We'll-
minus the ad.
We'll talk about that after the thing, Nate James, because I know you're
Okay.
newer to this, but
Yeah.
yeah, we'll.
Yeah, I'm fresh eyes to the stream world.
But yeah, that's been like that. This event was so large, it broke all of Twitch.
Yep.
During the peak of this event, 4.5 million people were watching this on Twitch. It was the most watched event in Twitch history, where it literally broke all of Twitch. People playing other games, their stream broke. They couldn't get donations, nothing. They were pissed. And Mixer actually saw a huge surge in views the second Twitch went down, and so did YouTube.
Well, I think throughout the stream, I will be reporting in on the black hole.
Yeah.
So
Randomly, there keeps having numbers that will pop up. The black hole essentially makes a noise and a number pops up. So far, the numbers are 11, 146, 15, 62, 87, 14, 106, 2, 105, 69, 146, 15,
nice.
36, 2, 176, 8, 160, 65, 11. And so it's just supposedly people thought those were coordinates at first, but they're not. People thought maybe it was a part of an alphabet. It's spelling something, but I don't know.
Of an alphabet that has 146
Yeah, so
characters in it.
but yeah, this has been an ongoing event all day.
Well, hey, if anything, it's some big publicity for Epic.
Yep. No, it's huge. You can't log into Fortnite. You can't download Fortnite. And if you exited the game while the black hole is up, you cannot load the game back up. So basically, if these streamers end their stream, they cannot get back to seeing the black hole. The only option is there is
That's funny.
an exit button, and the second you hit the exit button, it quits the whole entire game. I was watching people earlier that did this, and they're like, well, what's the exit button do? Maybe it goes back to the main menu, and you can load back into the game. They hit it, it closes the game.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I think it's neat how
That big
Fortnite
game
does
mode right
that.
now.
Fortnite does that. They have like when they have that mech and that other giant thing fighting,
Oh, yeah.
like those random events that they put together like that. It's pretty funny that they do that.
Oh, it's awesome. Like the in-game stuff they do is it's crazy.
I give
It's-
it that they do have some pretty cool in-game stuff.
They really cater to the streaming community because I mean, think about it. This event that they're doing now, plus the event that I was just talking about, like they're probably never gonna do that event again, right?
And the
Yeah.
fact of like how they bring in like Marshmallow and shit, like that's
yeah,
wild.
they had a live concert with Marshmello.
yeah
and he-
twice.
Yeah, and he
Yeah,
actually
that's what I mean. Like,
he actually said that he was live DJing and on a mic playing that live,
Mhm.
streaming it to the world, which is
Like he's an actual Fortnite player. Like he's big into
Oh, yeah.
the game. Fucking I can't remember his last name, but he's the guy who did Napster.
Steven
It's
Steve something.
Chris.
Are you talking about the creator of Napster?
One of them.
Because the
believe.
creator that went to Facebook, his first name was Steven. But he only owns like 2%. I think. Hold on. Napster creator. Sean Parker, that's what I knew. It started with an S.
Oh, okay. Then no, maybe not Napster.
I knew it was Sean Parker, that's what it is. I knew it started with an S. Because Justin Timberlake played him in The Social Network. Which was a very good movie. But anyways, that is currently what is going on. That is huge. Nobody knows if it's going to be Season 11 or Chapter 2. Fortnite 2. because they haven't said anything. This literally has happened, and nothing else has transpired yet. To the point where Twitch actually had to release a statement because they thought it was Twitch at first. Um,
Oh yeah, because they put in like fake like Twitch errors in it.
yeah. Um, but yeah, essentially the game deleted itself with the black hole. It's trend like multiple number one trends. Fortnite's dead. Sue Epic. Things along those lines because people are saying if they don't get their um
Oh no, my V
their V bucks, they're gonna sue.
Oh, I'm sure they're gonna get their V-Bucks.
Um, there was
right now. Fortnite is
Bankruptcy and call it a day.
yeah, I know, right?
We
not
were
trending
lost.
on Twitter.
In a vast desert.
Stupid ads.
Yeah, Fortnite is not trending on Twitter right now.
Was earlier hardcore.
Oh yeah, it was. I bet.
Sure, while it was happening, I bet it was going nuts.
Yeah. There was something
Especially so.
else that was happening. There was a ripple effect from the amount of people. I thought I had it, but I guess I don't. It also fucked with the servers for Xbox and Sony. Because the overload of people watching the Twitch
yeah.
app, it basically caused a giant ripple effect where the servers for Microsoft and Sony were actually having issues.
So I wonder what happens. What would happen if you like say
Oh, here it is.
pop into Fortnite now on like PlayStation? Would it just have a connection error and just boot you back?
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
Could you imagine that person that has no idea this was happening and this is their first time playing it?
Yeah.
I can't wait to play Fortnite. And
Yeah.
it's just like, no, little Timmy, you can't play Fortnite.
Fortnite's gone.
Yeah, and earlier,
You killed Fortnite, Timmy.
I just.
and according to the
Get all that
pictures,
money.
according to the pictures, this event was called the End event. So, we'll see. But yeah, that's yeah. The PlayStation Network was experiencing issues on their servers, extreme lag because of the huge increase
I
of
bet.
people watching it. Yeah, no. Right now, if you try to load Fortnite on anything, it doesn't work. You can't log into your Epic account, your Fortnite Epic account. It doesn't work.
And it probably crashed the Epic Game Store because anything will crash the Epic Game Store.
Yeah. So it's been
They
been
got some
going on.
bangers on there.
That would be hilarious though. Like little kids that were in school when this happened. Not Sunday, never mind. But like people
Probably
get
why they did it on a Sunday.
yeah, people getting
Sunday
up.
school?
Yeah, that works. People getting up for the day, or that could be at church or something, and they go to log into the game, and it's like, and all of a sudden, like they go to their main screen, and their screen goes black, and they get sucked into a black hole. How freaky would that be?
Yeah.
You're just on the screen with your friends about to load a game, and all of a sudden the screen goes black and a black hole shows up. Like, what the fuck's going on, guys? That would be wild.
Did we break it?
But that's the start of the news. James, you go first.
All right. So we got some info on the new PlayStation 5. So this is from the Sony blog. So it's definitely coming out holiday 2020. Some of the things that they are adding is they had a story that was covered by Wired magazine. So pretty much some of the things is that they're going to redefine basically some stuff with the controller. One of the things that they are adding is haptic feedback to the trigger, or that's to the triggers, haptic feedback to the controller. So basically, it's almost like Nintendo's HD Rumble on the Switch, where it gives you a little bit more realistic vibrations of the controller. Probably more vibe motors in there, a little bit more precisionally tuned vibration motors in there. So say you are driving a car in a racing game, and part of the tires go off onto from one's on two sets of tires are on the asphalt, another two are on the gravel. The right hand side, or the side that's on the gravel, will vibrate a little bit more realistically. So crashing into a car feels much different than a tackle on a football field. So you get a more sense of variety, makes it a little bit more immersive. Another thing is
About
something
time they
called
upgraded the Rumble Pack.
I'm really excited
Yeah.
about that.
it's something that only the first party games are going to do. So
Oh, really?
I highly
Yeah.
doubt
I
third
thought-
party will do that.
Was that you guys saying it? I might have heard something about this earlier.
I
Like,
heard it on a
de-
different podcast I was
developers-
listening to.
Developers are
Yeah.
going to be able to play with it or something?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, developers are going to be able to fully, use that adaptive rumble to give you a more immersive experience.
That's really cool.
So that's why I'm kind of thinking it's mainly going to be a first party thing because
Yeah.
the next Call of Duty is going to be made on, Xbox, or that Call of Duty is going to be on like Xbox and PlayStation and computer. Well, if the Xbox doesn't have it, why put in something that's only on PlayStation or, the next Grand Theft Auto, you know? And then there's something called adaptive triggers. So basically, it's going to give you a little bit more range of motion with the triggers. Basically, firing down a gun is going to feel different. You're going to put more pressure on it or less pressure on it than like shooting a bow. So
Okay.
I heard about that.
Microsoft
That's
kinda-
cool.
Microsoft kind of did something like that with the Xbox One Elite, where it's used the hairpin triggers to give you a little bit better sense of control depending on what you are using. So there is other things. Other things that they announced is one of the coolest things, in my opinion, is one, they're going to be using 4K Blu-ray discs. So as opposed to how they are now, we're using the regular Blu-ray disc that goes up to I think 50 gigabytes. These new Blu-ray discs are going to support up to 100 gigabytes of data on them.
That's crazy.
That is
So-
nuts.
So it's going to use a little bit better. That immediately means it's going to be a 4K Blu-ray player. So right then and there, that's cool.
Mhm.
But that means you can have a lot more stuff on the disc to give you a little bit better game stuff.
Yeah.
Also talked a little bit more about ray tracing and how the light reflects through water and gives you a little bit better look, more realistic look. Also, probably the big thing is, and the thing that got me the most excited is their new data management stuff in it. So, pretty much with this, what you can do is instead of downloading the entire game, say you're playing a new Call of Duty, you download the new Call of Duty. Say you don't care about the single player, or say you don't care about the multiplayer, you don't have internet. So, hey, I'm just going to download just the single player to this game. Or, again, say you download everything, you download the complete package. Well, hey, I just beat the campaign for Call of Duty. I'm never coming back to it. I can just delete just the single player part of the game so I can still
Almost
have
as if it was a
multiplayer.
DLC.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's super cool.
Yeah, that is
Yes.
pretty neat.
So that's going to be pretty cool. And then I can also imagine that you can have things download in certain ways first. So say again, I don't know why I'm thinking Call of Duty, but
Because they did that.
they did. Yeah, did they?
Yeah, they had the option if you wanted to, if you were more focused towards like the multiplayer aspect, they had if you wanted to you could monitor which one would go first. You would have the multiplayer, then the storyline,
Oh
or
yeah.
vice versa. They
I
started a
think I
little bit of
remember
that.
Yeah, so like Nate was saying, yeah, if you say you're just you're getting this is your first Call of Duty, hey, I'm going to play the single player first. So I'm going to download that first, and then while that's finishing downloading, when that finishes, I'm going to start downloading the multiplayer so I can at least get my feet wet, get into like the controls of the game and that kind of stuff. So that's actually pretty cool. I'm really, really excited for that. That's probably
Mhm.
right now. That's the coolest part about this system. So, I can uninstall shit I don't want. I
Absolutely.
have the choice. Another news, Doom Eternal, the highly anticipated sequel to Doom 2016, was set to come out, I do believe, this month. It has been delayed until March 2020.
Aw.
So they're delaying it to, help build it up, make it a better, more polished game, especially for the Switch version. So that's unfortunate. More PlayStation news. The company Bluepoint, they are the company that did they've been doing a lot of remasters. They did the remaster for Shadow of the Colossus on both the PS3 and PS4. And then they also did the Nathan Drake collection on PS4 and Gravity Rush 2 remaster on or the Gravity Rush on PS4. They're making a quote unquote big game. So this is from GameSpot. So they didn't say exactly what it was. They didn't give us any details. But they are going to be making a big PS5 game. So one of the things a lot of people are speculating is a Demon Souls remake. The game that started it all. A lot of people really like Demon Souls over the
It's
Dark Souls
good.
games because they did completely change it with Dark Souls. That's a thought. That's a theory. Others are thinking maybe something a little bit more like a more obscure game or smaller game, not smaller, not like a big game from them. So that's going to be exciting to see. Probably, I would assume they're working on at least a launch window game for the PlayStation 5. I'm going to skip the Blizzard stuff for right now. 'Cause that's fun.
I was wondering if you were gonna bring that up because I have that on mine too. So
Yep, that's gonna wait. That oopsie's gonna wait. So Google. My initial typing of this, because you guys saw my notes here. Instead of saying so I have here now. Google's making big claims with the Stadia. My initial typing of this was Google's making big ol' lies. So, but I felt that was not as professional.
That's fair.
So, let me read this headline. This is from Tech Radar. Google says Stadia will be faster and more responsive than local hardware.
Writing some pretty big checks.
Press X to doubt there, my friends. So basically, what they're saying is that down the line, not like launch day or even within that first year, but later down the line, they are going to improve the artificial intelligence in the streaming so it can do predictive button presses. So basically it will predict, hey, there's a wall here. I know this person's going to jump in this area, so I'm going to send that packet of information before they even press that button. So it'll be like 1-to-1. Those are some big ass claims.
oh yeah.
Awfully
Those
big
are
checks.
big ass claims. And to say that they are going to be more responsive than they do on local hardware.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
Ooh, yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know about that one at all. So I saw that. I was like, oh, I have to put this in. I have to put the Stadia stuff in. In more depressing news, there's a new Silent Hill thing.
Sure
Okay.
is.
New Silent Hill thing. It's a fucking pachinko machine, or it's a fucking casino game. Next.
It's a fucking pachinko.
No, it's not a pachinko machine. It's a slot machine.
No?
It's a slot
Ah.
machine. So, that's the closest thing we've gotten to Silent Hill since PT.
Yeah, it's
That
the
came out in 2014.
closest you'll
Thir-
get to playing Silent Hill in the next probably forever.
Next
Yeah.
50 years.
It's only coming out into casinos in Vegas.
Well, that's what was being shown off first.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a casino thing. And then so Konami has its own division of gambling. They have their
Called
own
Silent Hill
gambling
is-
division.
Silent Hill Escape is what it's
Yeah.
called. And it's
So,
literally just a slot game.
Yep, that's all it is.
You
So
gotta try to get away. You have to escape.
between this and the realization that we are never getting the Metal Gear Solid 3 remaster that was available on the Metal Gear Solid 3 pachinko machine, it just kills me. I lose, I probably lose at least 15 minutes of my life every time I think about it, just because it's just
Do you-
pure sadness.
Did you hear about the other game that's coming out that we're not getting
Oh,
in your
God,
favorite
what the fuck is
franchise?
it? What is it? God fucking damn it! I can't deal with
Resident
this, man.
Evil?
What is?
So Capcom is releasing a Resident Evil 7 VR
Oh, yeah.
prequel.
Yeah.
But it's only coming to the Plaza Capcom in Tokyo, Japan.
Mm-hmm.
It is called Biohazard 7 Walk Through the Fear. It is a full VR prequel to Resident Evil 7, but it's only coming out at the Capcom, basically, corporate enterprise.
It's going to their Club Sega.
Yeah.
Essentially.
So, but yeah, it's a prequel game and it's multiplayer. It's 2 to 4 players.
That was
Interesting.
fucking rad.
Yeah, it's 2 to 4 players. It's a multiplayer VR game, where basically you are once again get to spend quality time with what is his name, Patrick Jack.
Jackers.
Yeah. You're trapped in a basement and you try to escape.
Nice.
And they said if you ever
VR
played,
escape room. I love it.
if you ever try to
VR
play
escape.
Resident Evil 7 on VR and how horrifying that is, I guess this is a step up.
Oh yeah,
Ooh. I still need to get a VR system. I've never played true VR.
it's good.
It's
It's really.
it is a
good.
very good time.
In some weird news that other weird news. So there's a big speedrunning community for Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Okay.
A lot of people really like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. It's a good game. It's now free on the if you download another fucking launcher for your computer through the Rockstar Game Launcher. So when there's a game that a lot of people love, people tend to speedrun it. The original speedrun, I think it's the any percent speedrun, was about 4 hours long for Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Wow.
That's pretty long, but when you think about how long San Andreas actually is,
Yeah, it's a long
that's pretty
game.
short. Yeah. You gotta think, just playing casually, just playing through the story, not even dealing with anything that you don't have to do, that's probably a 30 to 40 hour game. Yeah.
Nice.
So there was a glitch that was just discovered that dropped that speed run down from 4 hours to a little bit over 30 minutes.
No shit.
And actually, it has dropped again to 26 minutes.
Wow. Talk about glitches people find.
So it's very easy. It's extremely easy to do. So all you need to do is steal a police motorcycle, then park it in your garage just right so where you can drive forward, you'll crash into the wall and flip around. 2, use this bike to start a vigilante mission and at just the right time, then cancel it. 3, kill a drug dealer and then take their $2,000. This isn't essential, but it makes it easier for the steps or the later steps easier. 4, avoid vending machines. They reset the in-game counter this whole thing is relying on. 4, do some burglary minigames while still avoiding vending machines. This done correctly, the game will have burglary OM0, otherwise it will be OM1. You don't get control over when what you get. It's just a lucky just get lucky. Lol. And so on until CJ becomes a time traveler. Easy. So pretty much what it does
Easy.
yeah, exactly. Very easy, right? Anyone can do it. My child can do it. Yeah, pretty much you basically just keep repeating those steps over and over again, and it fucks with the game thinking that you are completing missions.
That's like saying the
Completing story
Bloodborne
missions.
speed one was easy.
Yeah, or any of the Dark Souls speedruns.
Yeah.
Or any speedrun in general.
Or any speedrun in general. You guys see me try to speedrun Untitled Goose Game. I can't fucking do it. So that was something that's really cool. I can't wait for
Yeah,
people to
that's
start
true.
really. I can't wait for people to start really understanding the glitch more. So probably talk about it more. All right, guys, we've reached a
Impasse.
part of this segment where I ask you guys, what should we talk about next? Do we talk about Nintendo and Mario Kart Tour, or do we talk about Blizzard's big old fucking oopsie?
Let's say
What I-
Blizzard for the end, because that's kind of a big thing.
Okay, so we got one for Blizzard.
Would I be able
Yeah.
to touch on something about the PlayStation real quick?
Yeah, go
ahead.
for it.
So I don't know how truthful this is. I heard it on a podcast that does very similar things as to what we do. They're a bigger
Unacceptable.
podcast.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I know. If I don't listen to our podcast, I'm a fucking traitor. I get it.
I don't listen
But,
to our podcast.
At least he's following you guys now.
That's true.
Yeah, full follows all around, full circle. But so I don't know if this is full blown factual, but apparently, because I know you were saying there was the 4K Blu-ray discs, but there's also so like I said, I haven't fully blown fact checked this. I saw a couple articles that said it was possibly true, but that they could be going with solid state cartridges instead of full blown discs. What is y'all opinions on that? Because like changing the game entirely, like no more discs.
Going
You're
back
buying
to
essentially this
No,
this
because
M.2 sized cartridge.
no, because they said that they are going to have it also as a 4K player.
Is that fully debunked then?
Yeah, they said clearly it was going to be 4K discs, 4K
Okay.
Blu-rays.
Yeah.
In the
Because
wired.
I heard about that the other day. It was like 2 or 3 days ago when they was on. Apparently, it was online that that's what they might be doing, but I could be they could have been completely wrong as well.
And also, producing that shit would be super expensive.
Oh yeah. That'd be stupid.
Yeah, versus just the CDs.
Yeah. Though, like, I think the main reason why Sony started using Blu-rays is because they don't have to pay royalty fees because they own most of the
That's true.
stuff for
Yeah.
Blu-rays. Unlike Microsoft, who has to pay Sony every time they make a disc.
I got some things before you, if you want to finish. If those are the last two things you have, James.
Those are the last two things I have. Do you want to take a look at Do you want me to report on what's going on the Fortnite live stream?
Yeah.
Do you want
What's?
me to report on the black hole?
Numbers.
All right, this is James here on the black hole.
Okay.
It's still a fucking black hole.
I
Back
was
to
like,
you.
I got excited there for a second. I was like, did it fucking change? Nope.
42,000 people on Twitch are watching a fucking black hole. Back to you guys.
I've been doing
So
it
just
all
one
day.
more really fast thing about what I had just said. Do you know anything about the because where that came from apparently is there were patents found with Sony having cartridges. So I don't know what that's about
Vita
then.
2. Vita
Is
2.
Is it the PS Vita 2? Because that's another thing I thought we might talk about tonight.
No.
No?
No.
Don't want to talk about
No,
that.
they're not gonna
No.
come out with that.
They're not gonna make a Vita 2.
Really? Because I
Yeah.
saw a lot of people like reporting on it.
I
We'll
think
get the Vita 2 when the Dreamcast 2 comes out.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
No,
when,
Nintendo basically got that
When
market.
Half-Life
and-
3 drops.
No, Nintendo has that market to themselves.
Nintendo's owned that market since the Game Boy.
But the PSP and the Vita were nice.
Yeah,
but
Vita
it didn't
was pretty
sell
nice.
anywhere outside of Japan, or in the case of the PSP, Europe.
Yeah, no,
I-
it didn't do
for
good at
some
all.
reason got super hyped for the PSP.
I fucked
though.
with my PSP at least.
Oh yeah, I have a PSP as well. I modded the shit out of it.
Fair enough.
Oh, did you want to get to one of your lists?
Well, let me do a couple of things in news first. I got some bangers here. First one, which is pretty big. So the presidential campaign is full swing right now. Less than a month away, the Democrats vote for who they're having. So in lieu of, well, he's
Yes.
campaigning at the same time, but
I know exactly what you're saying.
to help his campaign, Donald Trump just joined Twitch.
He's following the footsteps
Why?
of Bernie Sanders.
Yep, Bernie Sanders made an account, and Donald Trump did as well. Donald Trump currently has 40,000 followers within the first couple days. He is
He's got that
verified.
40,00001.
Oh.
I don't. Is it just Trump? I don't know. Let's look it up. I don't actually know. Let me see. Does it say what his name is?
That's such a
Donald
he's
Trump.
like
420.
he's
Live
the
3 days
best
ago.
troll. I'll give
Is that
him
what it is? Is it just Donald Trump?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Followed.
All right, guys. What do you think? What do you think he's gonna stream?
His first live stream will be this Thursday at his rally in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Yeah, it's just gonna be rallies and
He's
stuff.
just
And
gonna be
he's
streaming
going
his
to be
rallies.
Streaming Fortnite.
Could you imagine if he did? Like he
We just
He
need
played a
a
couple games.
president already.
His
every once in a while.
page.
We need a president that just streams like video games.
That'd be awesome.
Like fuck that Eisenhower like fireside chat or the State of the Union bullshit. I want that shit to happen while someone's like, getting epic kills in Fortnite.
Bernie
there's an
Sanders.
Overwatch
Um,
competition going on.
Bernie Sanders has 88,000 people.
That's awesome.
He's had his account significantly longer, while Trump's only had his for 4 days and already has 40,000 people.
He is he's up a lot higher than that now. He
Oh,
has
is
70,000, I think.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
3,000, something like that. I'm looking right now.
70,001.
His
Hmm?
yeah, his
72.6 1001.
That's awesome.
And one.
And the bottom of his thing, you click on it, it takes him to the Trump's campaign website, his store, as well as the one button donates to his campaign.
That's great. That's funny. Oh man, I can get quick access to his Twitter. Oh man.
So yeah, that is. I wanted to bring that up. That was the very first thing I had because I thought that was.
He says, "Wait, if Hunter Biden did nothing wrong, why did he just step down?"
Yo, can we just start a raid on his Twitch
Right?
chat?
That'd be
Just start
amazing.
raiding Donald Trump. So
That'd be
everyone starts
absolutely
donating
hilarious.
$1. He has those shitty like preset stuff on Streamlabs whenever someone donates.
Jeez.
Just a zombie walking.
I wonder what he has when someone donates money to him.
Probably nothing.
What'd you say?
I
Could
said
you imagine though if
he
he did?
can't
If he had
make
like
any
Twitch
money from it.
alerts?
That'd be freaking hilarious.
He
Oh, I'm
legally
sure-
can't make any money from it.
Well, it wouldn't matter. He doesn't even give any of his entire pay. He gives his entire paycheck back.
Yeah,
He
it gives him
donates
the-
his entire paycheck
I
for
guarantee
being the
thinks
president.
he just did that because like it's
He
for a
doesn't
fact.
need it.
It's a whole nother. It's a whole different
A new
level
platform?
of platform. There you go for people to reach out to people. That's
Yeah, I mean,
essentially what it
Bush-
is.
What's better
Bush
than having
was in,
fast, reliable in-home
there was
Wi-Fi?
And
Bush
Sam.
How about
for,
having
oh
internet
God.
access?
Is
Second Life when
there-
that was big.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Or no, Obama.
He's like, let's appeal to that crowd. It's
His
like, okay.
first, let's appeal to the furries. Obama, his first
I envy
election,
you.
he had a lot of he had some ads, like campaign ads. He paid for campaign ads in Second Life.
That's cool.
Huh.
So, like,
Go ahead.
All opinions aside with that, good on him. That's
How do you think
that's
his
pretty cool.
What do you think his win ratio in Fortnite is?
Not
many
someone
wins-
else's, that's for sure.
What do you think? How many wins do you think he got in Fortnite?
Are you kidding me? He's fucking flame, dude. He's a professional wall builder. Are you serious? Like, you cannot even, dude. Don't even try.
Oh, that was on point. That was.
You're getting
Oh my
flamed,
God.
dude. Just joining the map, you're already done.
Whoa.
Oh, that was
It's gonna be
absolutely
huge.
He
amazing.
drops walls faster than anyone. He always has beautiful walls
He's a professional.
with big doors,
That's
That was-
fucking
big beautiful
grand.
doors on them.
That was
Big,
absolutely
beautiful
amazing.
doors.
Yeah. So to answer your question, it's probably really high up there. He's,
Oh, yeah, I
he's
bet.
probably he's had a lot of chicken dinners,
I wonder if he's gonna be at TwitchCon next year.
right?
Yeah,
Just building
Come
walls.
for TwitchCon 2020.
Yes.
that'd be fucking amazing.
It's
I'll go
funny.
to TwitchCon for that.
3 more things, then we can get to a list. Call of Duty, mobile. It had one of the largest game launches in history.
Did it beat Mario
100
Kart?
had 100 million downloads.
Wow.
This
Yeah.
was Call of Duty.
Call of Duty Mobile, 100 million downloads. It's the largest download launch in history.
Yeah. Have any of you guys tried it yet?
Oh,
James
yeah,
has.
I haven't
talked-
played it. I don't care.
So I actually.
How does it play?
Tried it, fine. It's Call of Duty just on your phone. It runs perfectly.
Wow. Is
I
it like old
actually-
maps or anything?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's
A lot
neat.
of Nuketown. A lot of
Is
Nuketown.
Rust in there?
No, not yet. At
That's
least
depressing.
it's Pretty much the maps I played is Nuketown and the one on the boat, from 4.
Oh yeah.
Okay, fuck, it's on the tip of my tongue.
I know what you're
Ah,
talking
there's-
about.
Fuck.
no. Yeah, but it's on it's on the yacht.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's yacht. I think that's the name of the map. Yeah.
No, it's I'll remember. I'll say it
Well,
at some
anyway,
point in a random
yeah.
area.
Well, anyway, I did a little experimenting today. Turns out, you cannot play that game on mobile with a mouse.
How would you
I
play
tried it earlier
it?
today.
With a mouse
Bluetooth.
on a phone. Oh yeah, Bluetooth.
Or I just plugged in USB-C to USB-C to USB-A and then just plugged a mouse in. I did it at work today. We were so
Okay.
fucking bored. Miller did it.
That's awesome.
And
We
I
were
was like,
bored
I'm
at
gonna
work.
try doing it.
To put that in perspective, the week prior, Mario Kart Tour launched, had 90 million downloads. End up becoming a huge failure, and everyone hates it. Fast forwarding 1 week, and Call of Duty Mobile had 100 million, beating that. So that's huge, huge for the mobile industry. Apex Legends. It's been about a week and a half now, 2 weeks, I think, since season 3 came out.
People still
Um,
play Apex.
Yeah,
It's been a week. It's been a few days
Some people do.
after the season dropped. People still play Apex.
Yeah, it's actually
Hijacked.
getting raving reviews. Um,
Hijacked. Yep.
That's getting some crazy reviews. The first thing they were doing next week is the first patch. The first thing that is happening is the charge rifle is getting nerfed. The power of it's
Yep,
getting cut in
already.
half.
Already.
Basically, the charge rifle is a laser beam that basically loads and launches, and if you hit it direct on, you can immediately kill somebody in one shot.
So the
Yep.
Spartan rifle.
Jesus.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, pretty much. Spartan rifle.
Thanks,
Except this
Halo.
one- Except this one, when you charge it up, it shoots a beam that actually hurts people.
Yeah, if
And
you
then
have
it-
while it's
Oh.
charging, if you place the beam and you aim it at somebody, it actually takes 25 damage each time it touches them.
Nice.
So then it launches the beam and it does anywhere from 100 to 190 damage based on
That's
where you
insane.
shoot it, and you only have 200 health. So then that's if you have a max shield. So
That's
yeah,
crazy.
they are
Goddamn.
nerfing that, as well as they are launching a training mode.
Oh, nice.
Not
good.
to be confused with the
Tutorial.
tutorial. Essentially, this mode is an open world that has every single equipped, every single gear, gun, every single hop from
Good.
normal to gold, and you can equip it to any gun, so you can train and practice with every single hop, and basically get familiarized with which ones you like, what combos you like.
That's what that game really needed because, and I'm sure you could choose all the different heroes that you have.
Yeah. Yeah,
So I mean, that's one thing that I really didn't like about it up until now because I felt comfortable with Lifeline because I played Lifeline in the tutorial, and that's all I know how to play.
Yep.
I don't
Fair
know
enough.
the ults of everyone.
Yep, so now it's basically opening to every character, as well as you can, like I said, you can literally use every gun. You can equip any, like the extended mag, the hop, whatever, to any single gun to familiarize yourself with everything from basic to gold, which is pretty cool.
I love loot.
That will be releasing within the next month or so.
Nice.
So that's
Nice.
kind of awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And right now they are doing a Halloween event.
Spooky.
Basically, like there's different areas in it that's kind of, it's called Fight or Fright. They release like
Clever.
haunted, like Halloweenish looking skins.
That's dope.
If you get certain achievements.
Overwatch. Nice.
Yeah, pretty much, which is pretty cool. So
That is super dope.
Lifeline is actually the heart of it. Her,
Best girl.
what is the healing thing?
Yeah.
You can unlock in a Halloween version of that, as well as laser drumsticks.
Nice.
So she's basically the vocal point of Fight or Fright. If you unlock everything, you get her legendary robot thing, her healing drone, and you get, like I said, you get laser drumsticks, which is pretty cool. That's it for Apex Legends. Oh, also the key vaults are open.
Oh, nice.
The key vaults are now open, which release gold equipment. And if you're familiar with those flying drones that have like those balls, I don't know if you remember, James. We didn't play it that
Yep.
much, but
I remember.
you have to shoot those down, and a key will randomly appear. And then you have to go find which key that which vault is for that key.
Nice.
So, which is kind of cool. Two more things, and then we'll get into the countdown. The Simpsons Hit or Run. Hit and Run, for those who remember that game.
Great game. Great game. Great GTA
Fantastic
clone.
game.
The producer says it's potentially getting a reboot,
I'll
a
be hyped.
remastered.
I'm behind it.
So,
Best Simpsons game ever made.
it's in talks. They haven't said whether or not if it's true or not,
Arch nightmare, but
it is in talks. So that'd be pretty cool. The last thing
Hmm?
before we get into what?
Nothing. Me and
No.
James just having a
Uh,
nod off.
Steam will soon let you play local multiplayer games over the internet.
That's cool.
You've been able to do that for a while, just FYI.
Have you? It
Yeah.
says it doesn't launch until October 21st.
Hitachi, I think it is. I think it's called. It's an app. It's basically a secondary app that you'd have to
Steam,
download.
yeah, this thing says Steam is preparing to launch a new remote to play. It's called Remote Play Together feature, which will let you play local multiplayer games over the internet with friends as though you were in the same room.
Well, that's
Valve,
good.
Valve announced a new functionality to developers via the Streamworks website. The feature is planned to be released October 21st. Remote Play Together has potential to open local multiplayer games up to a much wider audience by making them playable to anyone who doesn't have people they can play with nearby.
That's pretty cool.
So
I can
that's
dig it.
pretty
I
cool.
approve.
Yeah.
Now, before I get into one of the things, it's a movie one.
Are we gonna look at the? Are we gonna look at the? Are we gonna go back to the black hole?
Well, we can do that really quick.
Tune on in, James.
All right, James here at the black hole. There is currently 38,991 viewers looking at another fucking black hole. Back to you guys at the studio.
What could they possibly
James.
be doing?
James, is
let
the
me-
hole
let
still
me-
black?
Hold on, let me check. Black is my soul there, Jeff. Back to you.
All right.
Thanks for the update. Everyone says it's the downtime, but the downtime for them usually only lasts an hour to 2 hours.
Yeah, this is
No.
crazy.
Well, I mean, they're completely remaking the game, apparently.
Yeah, but you figure they would have been working on that for like.
Exactly,
What, they
'cause
just started it? Like, get the fuck
Apex
out of
did
here.
that. Like they went right from an event right into their new game, like
This is crazy.
seamlessly.
Well, hey, but hold on. Wait a second there, Chief. This is
Yes,
We're
Fortnite
waiting.
we're talking about.
Huh?
This is Fortnite. It's gotta build the tension, man.
It's building
gotta
a lot
be
of
a
attention.
It's gotta be a performer, man. You gotta build that tension.
I mean, they're definitely getting some attention. That's for sure. I can't promise it's all positive, but it's there.
Hey,
Um,
any publicity is good publicity.
oh
buddy.
yeah,
Facts.
They
That's why we
say.
got 500 people to scream Nate's a bitch at Warped Tour.
exactly.
We 100% did that too. I'm not even joking.
That's amazing. I love it. So The Joker once again is #1 box office movie in the world,
Hell yeah.
Is it
destroying.
really?
Yep,
Hell
destroying
yeah.
box office records. The largest second week for a rated R movie in history, and also for what's considered a horror drama movie, because they kind of like in the same level.
Yeah.
It's definitely uncomfortable, that's for sure.
The second largest
good.
October release in history, so it's just knocking down the doors. Going with that, Jared Leto. Who remembers him from Suicide Squad, the Joker?
Some
Not a bad
Suicide
Joker.
Squad.
Yeah, I thought he was a cool.
Suicide Squad.
It has been reported that he has basically alienated himself and has been extremely upset of the move that he wasn't cast again as the Joker, and Warner Brothers essentially just cut contact with him. It has been reported that he called them multiple times asking when he is going to begin another movie, because the contract that he signed basically said that he was going to play the Joker for the foreseeable future, and they just
Warner Brothers just left him on red.
yep.
He goes,
That's
hey,
fucked.
He goes, "Hey, you up?"
Yeah.
And they just leave him on red.
So yeah, essentially they just ignored all of his calls and did not tell him, and then he found out on Twitter that Joaquin Phoenix was now playing the new Joker. Was not told by anybody, and he found out on Twitter.
That's
Yeah.
as bad as David Hayter
Yeah.
not coming back to be Solid Snake for Metal Gear Solid 5 or Snake for Metal Gear Solid 5. He found out on Twitter because like they just announced that Kiefer Sutherland was going to be on it, and he's like, "What the fuck?" And then he tries
That's
calling
so bad.
Kojima, and Kojima just leaves him on red.
So yeah,
That pisses me off at Warner Brothers, honestly.
So basically, he's been alienated himself because if you recall rumors when this happened, basically he method acted. He gave characters He gave Margot Robbie a mouse, no, a rat.
Yep,
He
live
gave
rats.
he gave somebody a pig's head, like an actual pig's head.
A
Basically,
full-blown gutted pig.
yeah. Because he was that character. He acted like the character off screen, on screen, the whole entire time he was filming. He did not change the way he talked, the way he acted.
Mhm.
He acted as the Joker the whole time, keeping that persona, that psychopath aura of his character. He basically took what
You look displeased, Jeff.
Alienated is a perfect word, because I swear to God, if any of you guys ever send me a fucking pig's head, probably
That's
not.
That's a great fucking actor though. Like to method
Probably won't
act,
be.
it's insane.
Yeah, I understand method acting. I understand it very well, but you don't send your your friends severed animal limbs or heads.
I mean,
yeah,
like,
that was
That's you can method act, but you don't need to drag your friends along for the journey. Like
but
Jesus.
he had to be the most uncomfortable person, and like
Well-
making everyone else uncomfortable would do
Right.
that for sure.
Well, that's why I said alienated is a great word for
Yeah,
it,
yeah, that's
because
true.
I would alienate the fuck out of somebody who was sending me animal carcass pieces.
but he's
You'd
he
be
basically
down
Hey,
with
guys.
didn't,
I ain't got no Mr. Potato Head over here. I'm not sticking this shit together. Like,
um,
what am I supposed to do with this? How do you even get rid of a pig's head? Like, you just throw it in the dumpster?
Just
yeah, I
leave it
think
on the
they did.
street. Someone will get rid of it.
But yeah, he basically
Oh, that'd be brutal.
yeah, so he is not he's not done anything or really talked to anybody just because he's felt some kind of way about this. And I think now, seeing the success of this movie, you know for
Yeah.
a fact that it's gotta affect you even more now. It's like, this could have been me. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell? It was supposed to be me.
Of
That's
course he's upset.
blatantly not right.
He's got a fucking storage unit full of severed animal parts. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, he's upset. What the fuck
What
is
am I
he
gonna do with
doing
all
all
these
this?
animal
Yeah.
parts?
So he basically feels that he got into the mindset and did all this for nothing.
It's genuinely mentally damaging to method act.
Yeah.
Like it'll fuck you up.
And
'Cause I
it
don't know if you
has.
guys are like, what's up?
Oh, so no, it's also been rumored now due to the huge success, despite saying there's not going to be any more. Todd Phillips and Joaquin Phoenix have mentioned that they want to potentially continue doing this based off of the huge success. It was reported that they weren't, but they have not ruled the possibility of continuing on with this.
It's so weird that the dude that directed The Hangover
Yeah.
Yeah.
Todd
did
Phillips.
this movie.
The Hangover. What other movies? Road Trip.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The one where they, the frat house with Will Ferrell and all them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what the
Yeah,
hell was
with
that
him
one?
and what was it? With him and Zac Efron.
No.
No,
When he was, you're
oh,
my
no,
boy,
no.
Blue.
Talking
You're my
about
boy.
Neighbors,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's Zac Efron and Seth Rogen.
Oh, Seth
No,
Rogen, that's
the
right.
one where Will Ferrell's like, "You're my boy, Blue," like with the one where I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, they go to college in
What?
the frat house.
Yeah, like they own a it's an older movie. I can't
I don't
remember
know
what the
that
hell
one.
it was called.
I
But
can't
it's
remember what
like-
it's called either.
Todd Phillips, he was actually one of the, because he did all comedies. He was actually in every single one of his movies. He makes
Too
a
bad I don't know what he looks like.
he makes a cameo in all of his movies. I don't think he did this one, but I
Oh, he
can't
was
think.
in War Dogs.
That was a
and
good
Star
movie.
Is Born.
What is that movie? Hold on, let's see.
I'm looking
IMDb.
it up right now.
While you guys are looking it up, I just want to make a quick comment.
Yeah, go
So
ahead.
here's the fucking thing, and this is gonna start
Who
off
is
hot.
Borat?
Okay. This is gonna start off hot and it's gonna end hot. I am sick and fucking tired of Warner Brothers not knowing when to quit. You had a banger of a movie, but you're gonna drag it out and beat the horse to death. It's
Yep.
already dead. It was a great movie. It had massive success, and it didn't end with anywhere to go unless they're gonna build. Okay, I don't want to say this for anyone else because they haven't seen the movie, unless they're gonna build off of the ending. But why would you do that unless you're gonna bring Robert Pattinson, the Batman that he's gonna become into this universe? Because obviously it's Gotham. That's not spoiling anything. Batman's in
Yeah.
Gotham. Shocker. But it's just media companies need to know when to quit. They had a movie that was phenomenal. It ended on a fantastic note. It ended where it's supposed to end. They did not realistically, in my opinion, at least, and I know you saw the movie too, Jeremy. So like, you can too in input, not intake. But where it ended, there wasn't room for expansion. Like he ended where
Yeah.
it should have ended. In theory, like the scene right before the last scene when he's running down the hallway, because like that's not giving anything away. It's a fucking hallway is going down.
And it's in the previews too, isn't it?
Yeah. Like if they would have had that as the ending, not the pan out of the Gotham Street, good, great. There's room for more. But there was a pan out of the street that left everything you want for an entirely different thing.
Yep.
That's not connected to this. This was a good prequel. It was a good one shot, but
Yeah.
that is it. Not even a prequel. That's the wrong wording. This is a good one shot for.
We'll see if it
just
actually
to leave
happens
it
or
there.
not, but who knows?
But Joaquin on interview said, "I am not playing this
Yeah.
character again." Like it blows my mind.
Hopefully he sticks with it. Did you find it? I found it,
So-
James.
Yep. Old school.
Yep, old school.
I've
Frank
not
the,
seen that.
Frank the Tank. That was a good one. And also keeping with the box office, Gemini Man, Will Smith's movie where he plays himself and a version that is 30 years younger than himself. Full CGI, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air looking Will Smith. It tanked. It did awful.
I want to see it.
Well, if they would have had him actually be the Fresh Prince, it probably
know.
would have been way better.
Uncle Phil.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
Joffrey.
with that, here is a list of the top 25 biggest box office bombs ever. Number
You're doing the Fortnite
25,
dance.
Green Lantern.
my-
Oof.
Movie.
In that movie's defense, the writing was bad. The movie was good. I liked it. I didn't hate it as much as everyone else does.
The total gross of that movie was $116 million.
That's not great.
No.
Not great at all.
Number 24, Gods of Egypt.
Oh,
That movie
yeah,
was
that movie
great.
That movie was a big flop.
It says it was so bad we don't want to put the money on here. That was okay.
I gotta
Um,
check that out.
Number 23, which kind of, I guess, Spider-Man 3.
That movie was good too.
So
I don't
I don't
care what
think it's
anybody says.
necessarily going off of revenue, but going
Right.
off of, because if you think this was the end of that Spider-Man era, because a lot of people hated this movie, they thought there was too much going on at one time. There's too
Oh, there
many
was.
villains.
Quick question.
Well, it's going off probably how much money it lost
Yeah.
in the box office.
How much did you say the movie before Gods of Egypt made?
It didn't say. Like, I don't think it's actually going off of revenue.
Okay, I was gonna say because Gods of Egypt has a gross, like obviously it's not great, but 150.70 million. Like obviously that's not great because they probably put way more into it, but like
Yeah.
I think you said something about 116 million. That's made more than that, which confuses me.
116
probably
was
lost.
Yeah, that's true.
um was
Green Lantern.
fucking
Lantern.
Lantern, but I it's just going off of what are considered flops.
Yeah, that's fair.
Number 22, The Lone Ranger.
Oh yeah.
That made a
Yeah.
whopping $89 million. Johnny
Oof.
Depp's lowest movie in all time.
That probably barely paid for the marketing.
Yeah. One sign.
Is there a...
Jesus.
I won't say it on here.
What?
Next page.
All right, next page.
Shit's going so slow. Okay, number 20. I don't remember how to say this. Gilla, Gigil. It's Jennifer Lopez's movie. It's with her and Ben Affleck. Gilga
Okay.
or something like that.
Geely?
Jilly, that's what it is. It's got a 6% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oof.
Yeah, that hurts.
Oof.
Ben Affleck's ego, I can hear it.
Oof.
Hang on.
sit in silence while he's
I know, right?
doing whatever.
I'm debating to do
personally like
something with
Gods
my
of
chat or
Egypt.
not.
Huh?
I'm debating on to do something with my chat or not.
Do it.
Blade Runner, not number 19. Blade Runner 2049.
Yep, that was a huge flop in the box office.
I thought a lot of
Fantastic.
people liked it.
Oh,
Yeah, I
it
did
was,
too.
but it cost a lot of money to make.
And
To be fair,
Okay.
that movie in general was a cult. It was a cult movie, so like it's not gonna make good money in the beginning.
and
Gotcha.
the one question everyone was like,
Oh,
why
yeah,
would
like
you make a
Scott Pilgrim.
sequel 30 years after the original?
Fantastic movie though.
That's
Um,
actually a good example. Scott Pilgrim did terrible at the
Oh,
box
yeah.
offices, but
Fight
it's
Club.
like, yep, that's
Yeah.
another one.
Fight Club got its cult acclaim because of syndication.
And Breakfast Club fucking was terrible in
Yeah.
theaters. One of the biggest movies I've ever heard of ever right now.
Yeah.
Like I've seen that movie at least a good 7 to 8 times.
Oh yeah, Breakfast Club is a great movie.
Thank you, Mom.
Mhm. What?
Breakfast-
He said, thank you, Mom. Seen that movie 1,000 times.
I'm assuming without your consent, just had
Yeah.
to watch it.
That one in Greece.
Mm.
I've never actually fully watched Grease. I'm not even gonna lie.
Grease is
Get
good.
the fuck out
It
of here.
is good. It is
I've seen
good.
Footloose. Kevin Bacon's dope.
Yeah, but Greece is better.
So number 18, Cold Pursuit. Liam Neeson, a company basically tried to take Taken and make it into a different movie. He played a character who was a scientist who was disfigured
Not a
and left for dead
scientist.
by a group of thugs.
Hmm.
And then basically he has to go kill the thugs, in a sense.
You stole my test subject.
Sometimes that's
I
what you
will
gotta
What
do.
the fuck?
And
Walker, you just let me know whenever you're looking at chat. I can always go back over to and report on the black hole. You just let me know whenever, man.
What
You
the
got-
fuck?
You guys just let me know whenever. Long string of silence. I can always go over.
Yo, so
Yeah.
actually, no, I'll
Actually, you
ask
should
after
go.
stream. Never mind.
Yeah, what,
Here,
how is that? How is the black hole doing over there?
yeah, do that. Talk about the
Alright.
black hole for a second.
All right, James Scalziti here over at the black hole. 49,242 people are watching. Still a black hole. Back to you guys in the studio.
Okay.
Nope.
You think it's
there? We go.
what? I wonder how it's gonna end. Like, is everybody gonna get sucked back through it or something?
How do you
With a
make
white
someone a
hole.
mod?
You need me to mod?
How do you make
Just
someone a mod?
slash
Right click.
slash their name.
Yeah.
Slash mod their name
And what?
in the chat.
Chat.
In my chat?
James is a mod on my channel.
I'm a mod on your channel.
Yeah, you are.
Well, also on Walker's
Oh.
channel.
So I can assist if need be.
Mm-hmm. So that black hole, am I right?
Let
Let me
Yeah,
add back
That
on
black
there.
hole. Is it still
Yeah.
black, James? Is it pure black?
Oh, wait. Hold on, guys. Wait.
Whoa.
It's still a black hole.
Oh man.
That's insane.
I don't know
Still
how
a
to...
black hole.
Unfucking believable, honestly.
I know, right? You know, my favorite thing about this black hole, is how black it is.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it really just shows you the only thing that you can see. You know, when they say you stare into the darkness, the darkness stares back at you. This is what they're talking about. This black hole right here. You know, I can almost see myself in the blackness.
Do you guys know of any other games that do things like that? Kind of
Nope.
like in-game events. I think Fallout did it for like.
Nothing
for
to
their-
this. Nothing.
Yeah,
to this
nothing like
scale.
live. Yeah, no
Yeah, not
live.
that level. I want to
Yeah.
say GTA 5 had a couple small time ones. I think I could be wrong on GTA 5 Online.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's.
Talk about your one piece of news, and we'll get back to the countdown here in a second.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me. My piece of news.
Yeah, you had.
All right, let's talk about Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Mario Kart real quick. So, Mario Kart has done some really shitty things recently.
Is this the mobile one?
Yes, this is the mobile one.
I had a customer come in today, and he wanted, or a couple days ago, and he was like, "Something's wrong with this game."
Wait,
Guess
what?
Everything is.
Guess what game it was?
What game?
Mario Kart. He couldn't figure out how to play it with his friends. He's like, it
Yeah,
says
you
it's
can't.
multiplayer, but you can't.
It's
But I can't get
not.
it. I can't figure out how to get to play
Not
with my
yet.
friends. Yeah, that's what I told him. I was like, we were just talking about this in the podcast last week.
Yeah.
That you can't.
So
It's just time trials. He's like, what? Time trials? That's not multiplayer. I'm like, that's what we were talking about.
That exact thing.
Yeah,
so
that's what we said.
oh whoa okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
So on the right here, this is from the gamer, but on the right here that's trending, the Pocket Monsters manga is ending after 23 years in publication.
No shit.
Yeah, wow. So the manga's done. All right. So Mario Kart World Tour just dropped a new update. That it's called the Tokyo Tour update. As brand new tracks in addition to carts and exciting new characters into the game. Drop rates suck. Big fucking whoop. The big thing is the Diddy Kong pack, where you get some gems to buy stuff. You get a ticket for something, and you get Diddy Kong. Do you guys want to guess how much it costs to buy essentially Diddy Kong in this video game that is free to play
For your phone.
for your
Probably
phone?
something stupid.
Like
Shot in the
$5,
dark.
$10.
Nope. Jeff, do you
A
have a
dollar?
guess?
Oh God, please tell me it's what is it, like $29.99 or some crazy shit like that?
Walker, do you have a guess?
Jesus,
I'm gonna guess $30
I
too.
can't.
All right. What
Please
would you
don't.
guys say for the low price you can get gems, Donkey Kong, and a ticket for the price of $39.99?
What?
Wow.
That's
All right.
insane.
Hold
They're
up.
not doing it
Hold
right.
the phone there, Chief. Hold the phone. It
We're
gets
not
better.
done yet.
We ain't done yet. Guess how much you can go to the store right now and buy Mario Kart 8 for the Nintendo Switch.
$59.99.
Probably $30.
$49.99. So you can either A, buy this racer some fucking all money and whatever the fuck a Toad ticket does.
James,
or
they're just
for
trying to catch up,
$10
bro. They're
for
just trying to catch up.
$10 more. I don't
EA.
care if they're trying to catch up. I don't care. Nintendo was supposed to be the chosen one, damn it. They weren't supposed to do this.
Psych.
You were supposed to.
$10 more. They were supposed to bring fucking order to the video game force.
Not lead it into darkness.
Not lead it into the fucking black hole, which
You
is
were the chosen
which-
one. I
which is
loved
still-
you.
It's still a fucking black hole.
You were
I
a
see
brother, Nintendo.
Hold on, wait. I see something in the black hole. It's fucking Nintendo. Leading the game industry into it.
Oh my god.
That is
Fuck
amazing.
off.
That is literally amazing. Okay, so going back to the list. Sorry, I had to do something with my stream. I sent you guys pictures.
Yep, I saw it.
I saw that shit.
So number 17, most biggest box office flop in history, A Wrinkle in Time. Based off of a very good movie, a very good book actually, but flopped. Oprah Winfrey, Reese Witherspoon, didn't do good at all.
Nope.
Disney movie that didn't do good.
Whoa.
I forgot about this movie, but it makes sense that it flopped. Dudley Do Right.
Oh yeah, I remember
Don't
that.
remember that.
Brandon Fraser is Park Ranger.
Oh,
I don't
think
remember
know
many
what,
Brendan Fraser
I
things.
think I know what
The
number
Mummy.
1 is.
Dudley Do Right did under $10 million in the box office.
All right,
Jesus.
let's do lightning round because we still got other stuff to talk about.
And the website sucks.
Oh, great.
Number 15, Ballistics. Ballistic Eeks versus Serve. I have no idea what that even is.
Okay.
Number 14, Ben-Hur.
Oh yeah, Ben-Hur was a flop, but a lot of people like it.
Number 13, another Disney movie that flopped. Tomorrowland.
Oh yeah.
I vaguely remember.
The movie, what cost over $200 million to make, and it only did about 82 million, causing a loss of about 163 million dollars.
So it was during the time when Disney was making movies based off of rides.
Yep.
Like Pirates of the Caribbean. But
Yep.
Pirates of the Caribbean became a huge franchise.
So we'll see what happens with, speaking of movies that doing that, the Jungle
They
Cruise.
base those off of rides?
Yeah, the Pirates of the Caribbean was a ride at first, and now they just released a trailer for the Jungle
Haunted
Cruise.
Mansion too.
Yeah, Haunted
No
Mansion.
shit. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, they just released the Jungle Cruise. Jungle Cruise is the Disney ride that goes literally through the middle of Disney World. You're on a boat. So the trailer just launched with The Rock. Number 12, the original American Idol winner, from Justin to Kelly.
Oh yeah.
The movie that Kelly Clarkson and Justin Gurnati, the runner-up, made. Hilarious.
Yep.
Number 11, Timeline. It's based off a book by Michael Crichton. I don't know who that is. It's got the late Paul Walker in it, and this is one of his first movies ever. Next page. Number 10, The Family Stone. Family Stone doesn't really say what that's about. Look it up.
It's a movie that did shit.
Number 9, Cowboys versus Aliens.
Oh yeah, that was a flop.
I vaguely remember. Oh, that was Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig.
Yeah, I never saw it. I heard of like the people
Right.
who saw it.
Daniel Craig and
So-
Harrison
so-
Ford.
So hold on, real quick. Let me just plug real quick. All right, go to youtube.com/People8Studios. On there, you'll see an old video that my buddy made for my channel where he reviews Cowboys versus Aliens. Back to you guys.
Number 8, All Eyes on Me. It is an actor. Basically, it's Tupac Shakur. The movie is essentially about him.
Is it a biopic?
No,
Okay.
I guess it was just absolutely horrible. Many felt it didn't portray what the rapper stood for and the power behind his music. Number 7, Triple X, State of the Union.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was a movie. Forgot they made a sequel to Triple X.
Then they made a third one when he came back.
Yeah, they did.
I heard that
Um,
one was good.
Number 6, Evan Almighty.
I loved that movie.
Wasn't
This
bad.
was so good.
better.
Nowhere near as good as Bruce Almighty, though.
Oh yeah.
Number 5, The Truth About Charlie. I don't even know what this even
Nothing.
is. Mark
Never heard
Wahlberg,
of it.
one of Mark Wahlberg's original
Marky
movies.
Back post Funky Bunch.
Yeah.
Mr. Bunch.
Number 4, Jack Frost.
Oh yeah, yeah, that wasn't a good movie.
Oh, is that Keaton?
Yeah, where he
Yeah.
becomes Jack Frost.
Didn't that become a cult classic? Like I heard a lot of people like that movie afterwards and stuff.
Are you sure you're not thinking of Santa Claus starring Tim Allen?
No, that movie was great too. But like, maybe it was just in like my family and like the surrounding people. Like a lot of people seemed to like that movie when I was young, at least.
You sure you're not thinking of Santa Claus 3, Jack Frost?
That movie was great too, but no, I'm talking about the movie with the it has the white and bluish background. It's all snow and it has a picture of Jack Frost
Yeah, that's
right
him.
right in front of it.
Yeah, that's that. Number 3, Mortal Engines.
That movie was cool, in my opinion.
It's a movie based on a comic book series, Mortal Engines. It
Isn't
didn't
like
do the
super speed punk, like steampunk. That's the one I'm thinking.
what Mortal
I think you're
Engines.
thinking Sucker Punch.
Okay, that might be what I'm thinking.
It was
Uh,
a 2-hour-long action video.
Yeah, basically.
number 2, another Disney flop. John Carter, which is considered one of the biggest flops in history. It lost over $250 million for Disney.
Jeez.
F in chat.
Chat.
Yep.
Can
It
I
only-
guess what number 1 is?
Yeah.
Well, continue what you were gonna
Something
say.
that did worse than that.
Yeah, there's one movie that did worse than that. I guess
Is it-
depending on who you talk to, I guess John Carter and a lot is actually number 1.
Is it Titan AE?
No.
Oh, what the fuck? Bullshit.
Uh, It is Ishtar, Ishtar. It's with Dustin Hoffman.
Ishtar.
Ishtar. Ishtar.
Oh, okay.
Many people say Ishtar is not just the worst movie ever made, but actually the worst movie ever made. It included Dustin Hoffman and Warren Beatty. Movie critics tore this movie apart. Had a ridiculous plot and overall terrible. The CGI was among the worst ever done. The film did so poorly that the director never directed a movie ever since, and this movie came out 35 years ago.
Damn.
Yep. F. F in chat.
A little bit of an understatement for that one.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Can we get an F in chat for Ishtar?
Ishtar?
F. Okay,
F.
and that is all I currently have.
Okay.
Let's talk about some Blizzard boycotts, shall we?
Holy shit, Blizzard did an oopsie. Oopsie alert. Oopsie alert. There's a fucking oopsie alert. All right. So, as we all know, there's shit going on in Hong Kong.
Yep.
So, for those who don't know, a lot of riots going on in Hong Kong. Liberate
Yeah.
Hong Kong, all that good stuff. China trying to keep them down, and Hong Kong is going like, screw you, man. So, there was a pretty big article, or pretty big Hearthstone tournament that happened. Let me look up the name of the dude that won it. This is from The Verge. I got most of this stuff from.
Chung Nung Wai. Chung Nung Wei.
Yeah, there you go. Or Blitzchung, as he's known.
Blitz Chung.
So, he won the tournament, and I think he got, what was it, like 10K?
Yeah.
$10,000 from it. So, not a bad little amount. So, they interviewed him after he won. And one of his things that he said was, liberate Hong Kong. Screw you, China. Heck you. And the announcers immediately knew shit was going to happen. They ducked underneath their monitors and were like, oh god, don't associate us with him. So what Blizzard did was...
And this is one of the biggest Hearthstone
I think I've heard about
competitive players. He's a Hearthstone pro player, one of the
Mhm.
biggest in the world. Like,
Yep.
basically, when he does, like, when he streams and everything, like, hundreds of thousands of people watch him. That's how big he is.
He's huge. He's, like, the biggest.
To put it in
Hearthstone
context
player.
behind everything right now.
Yeah. So
Makes Blizzard a ton of money.
he, few things happen. One, they take away his earnings from the thing.
Blizzard calls him up, like, right after, and they tells him all this on the phone.
They take away his earnings of like 10K. They ban him for an entire year.
From playing the
And-
game or streaming it and everything.
That's crazy.
And so he's like, okay, I deserve that. All right. And then Blizzard has the fucking gall to completely disassociate themselves and fire both of the commentators that interviewed him.
What
Mhm.
the fuck?
All they
That's
did
so ridiculous.
was say, what are you thinking right now? He goes, liberate Hong Kong. They're scared out of their minds because they know that's bad. So then Blizzard cuts those two as well. They get rid of them. They sack them.
Wow.
Two people that were completely not... They
Neutral.
did not say anything about the situation. They were in full damage control when he said it because you could
Mhm.
obviously see him in the
There you
video.
go, all you fans of socialism. There it is, right there for you. You can have it. That's it.
So-
That's a perfect example of.
Hashtag boycott Blizzard.
That's insane. Yeah,
I'm still gonna play Overwatch to tell you the truth.
I know. Me too.
Well, that's what then sparked this next thing.
Then
Breathe, son.
Blizzard, then Blizzard made a statement about it, saying that Two Taiwanese casters ducked behind their monitors to be associated with Chung. However, on October 8th, Blizzard announced it would be taking punitive actions against Chung for violating Rules Section 6.10, engaging in an act that, in Blizzard's sole discretion, brings you into public dispute, offending a portion of the group or the public, or otherwise damage Blizzard's image. Fine and dandy. So he's completely okay with it. He's like, I had it coming to me. But here's a few things that is wrong with this. Well, one of Activision Blizzard's biggest investors is Tencent. Tencent Corporation. They're a Chinese company that makes a lot of video games and invests in a lot of video games. So, of course, they're going to, appease their stockholders and stuff like that, and majority share owners. So they cut that, and they do a huge apology on social media, saying, although we endorse his right to free speech, we do not endorse what he said. I'm paraphrasing, of course. Pretty much saying we're okay that he's allowed to say what he wants, but there's
你
going to
就
be
讲完那8个字，
actions
然后导播我们就结
towards
束。
that. They wrote an even longer post to one of the Chinese social media accounts that said, basically, yeah, no, this dude's a piece of shit. No one likes him. He's an idiot. Long live Mao. Then it came out that at Blizzard's headquarters, one of their core values is being able to speak your mind. Being able to speak your mind with no repercussions.
Okay.
So, good on you, Blizzard, for that one. Now, Blizzard is trying to backpedal, and they're trying to recover.
Yep.
So, this is from the WAPO, Washington Post. Basically, what they did is,
They reduced his
see here.
sentence.
Yep, to 6 months, and he should receive his prize money of. Okay, so they're saying that basically they're going to give his money back, and then also they're reducing his sentence to, I think, 6 months.
6 months, and they're banning him for 6 months, but not a year.
Uh-huh.
They actually
Okay,
interviewed. Go ahead, James. You can keep going.
So Tencent owns 5% of Blizzard, Activision Blizzard. So that's a huge amount. That's a huge shareholder. This also comes on the tail end of the NBA, the Houston Rockets getting into huge flack because the owner of the Houston Rockets kind of talked in supporting the Hong Kong in their kind of, down with the man. To the point where China was super butthurt, so they canceled all broadcasts of the Houston Rockets G League affiliate teams being broadcasted in their minor league, being broadcasted in China. One of the PR guys from the NBA made a statement apologizing. The Houston Rockets made a post apologizing, and even James fucking Harding, one of the players for the Houston Rockets, also made an apology to appease our Chinese overlords.
Yeah, they Tencent actually came out in an interview saying, because they actually own part of Epic Games, saying Epic supports everyone's right to express their views on politics and human rights. Epic Games says that we would banish or punish a Fortnite player or contact a curator for speaking about those topics, and questions as to why Blizzard's done it as well.
Super fucked up.
Yep. So they actually interviewed him and asked him what he's going to do, and he said 6 months he believes is still too long. He wishes that they would reconsider, and especially reconsider the penalty of the two casters. They asked him if he's still going to play Hearthstone following the ban. He says he'll take the next 6 months to decide if he is going to stay as a competitive Hearthstone player or not. I haven't played Hearthstone since the incident, and I have no idea when I will go back to it.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, if he stops playing it, there's going to be a big chunk of money that they're going to lose because he brings in a lot. He essentially, like I said, is the one, if not the biggest Hearthstone draw in the world. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens there.
Who needs free speech?
Yeah, I
all
know.
right?
What is free speech, honestly?
Exactly. Um, with speaking of, do you have anything more than that, James?
No, I do have a black hole on the screen though.
There you go. Speaking of Tencent, um, one more quick list here, and then I think we can call it a night. The top 25 uh, largest public companies per revenue by game, or game revenue companies in the world last year. Non-hardware sales. Number 25 is Capcom. They did
Capcom.
$809 million.
Capcom.
Capcom. Number 24 Sega, 832 million.
Yep.
Number 23 Perfect World, which I don't know what that is.
They are a Chinese company that makes the MMO Perfect World.
Okay.
They're
It's
also
really good.
Yeah.
897 million. 37 Interactive did
I don't know what they do.
1.8 billion. Arstrocraft Leisure. Arstro, I don't know. Number 21, 1.14 billion dollars. Number 20, Konami, 1.2 billion dollars.
And all
speaking
that
of-
is from their gambling rig.
Speaking of Konami, about 20 minutes after the black hole appeared, if you use the Konami code, up, down, down, left, right, A, B, A, B, I think that's what it is, a game popped up. It is their version of Galaga actually popped up in the
Nice.
game.
Nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, somebody, I don't even know how someone even found that out. Someone just had
Looked
it been
at the code.
let me type in the Konami code on PlayStation.
They
Just
probably
sitting
looked
there
at the code.
bored.
Yeah,
They're just sitting there bored. Like,
I didn't even know that was a thing. Konami code.
right,
um,
right.
Contra.
So
Like
isn't
I
that
know
from,
I've heard of it, but I didn't like.
Isn't that with the super turbo cars thing?
What?
That's 30. It's 30 extra lives in Contra.
Is
Okay,
that-
maybe
That's
it's
where
not
it
the
came
same
from.
thing. There was a game. It was like the predecessor to Rocket League.
Oh yeah, it's been
like-
in a lot of things.
Yeah, because it was like you like Ultra Boost or some shit.
Was that
And
like
if you
part
put
of
that in-
like one of the arcade, like the actual arcade? Was that in that game? Up, down, down, whatever.
That's a him question. I don't know.
You would just, yeah, on the controller. You would just hit that on the controller during the
Yeah.
loading screen.
See, I don't
gotcha.
think
Yeah.
it was on like the
Before you
arcade
start,
boxes.
No, I don't think it was on that.
Yeah,
I don't
up,
believe it
up,
was
down,
on the
down,
arcade.
Left, right, B, A, select, start. There we
Yeah.
go.
Number 19, Mixie. $1.2 billion. Number 18, Cyber Agent. 1.3 billion. 17, NC Soft.
Oh, NC Soft, I know of them.
1.3 billion. 16, Squeenix. 1.5 billion. 15, Warner Brothers. 1.8 billion, which I don't know gaming wise what they were a part of.
The Batman games, the Middle Earth games.
What list are we going over again? I have someone in chat asking.
It's the top 25 highest revenue gaming
Okay, yeah.
companies, non-hardware sales.
So software
Okay,
only.
yeah.
14, Netmarble, 1.8 billion. 13, Ubisoft, 2.2 billion. Number 12, Nexon, 2.2 billion. Number 11, Take-Two Interactive, 2.5 billion.
90% of that's from Grand Theft Auto.
Pretty much.
Bandai
Honestly.
Namco,
Bamco.
Bamco, 2.7 billion. And now we jump up like double. Number 9, Nintendo, 4.2 billion. 8, EA, 5.2 billion. NetEase,
Yep, NetEase.
number 7, 6.1 billion. Google, I'm guessing this is the phones. 6.4 billion. Activation Blizzard number 5, 6.89 billion. Number 4, Apple, 9.5 billion. Number 3, Microsoft, $9.8 billion. And
Jesus.
now we jump up even more. Sony, $14.2 billion they made last year.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
You got to probably think that was a lot of... Exactly. A lot of that was probably to do with God of War. And number 1, Tencent, $19.8 billion is what they made last year. The number
Jesus.
1 highest grossing revenue gaming company, non-hardware, in the world.
So here's the thing about that. Most of that list consisted of Chinese and South Korean companies.
Yeah.
The ones
That's-
that you didn't know of, those are all Chinese or South Korean, dealing mainly with MMOs because they're huge over there, or MOBAs.
Okay.
Even like Tencent, a lot of stuff that is published here, Tencent publishes in China. Yeah, all the Activision Blizzard stuff. So World of Warcraft is pretty big in China. Activision Blizzard does not publish it there. Tencent does. They basically get the rights to publish it, the publishing rights. So they pay Activision Blizzard, in turn paying themselves to publish it over there and reaping in the money.
That makes sense. Yeah, that's huge. It was a 9%. It actually has the change from the year prior. From 2017 to 2018, Tencent a 9% increase. 2017 to 2018, Sony went up 41% in revenue.
Yeah, it's
They had a lot of big games last year.
Question for you from someone in chat. Basing off of what James said, Tencent is the biggest gaming company in the world. Was that revenue only based off of gaming software? I believe that was
Yeah,
only
just gaming
software,
software.
correct?
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
They don't make like non-console.
Yeah.
yeah. So no hardware, only
No
only
hardware.
So, yeah.
software and
Because if you were to add the Xbox and the PlayStation 4 into the Microsoft and the Nintendo, those would both probably be 200 million plus.
oh yeah. Wouldn't be Tencent though.
Yeah,
So,
200
I mean-
billion. Sorry.
I'd say Apple would probably come in number 2, to be honest, at that point if we did hardware.
Well, yeah,
But
the phones.
would you include phones as gaming hardware?
Nowadays,
I mean,
maybe.
Maybe? Maybe
It's
3.
such a gray line, like, because then you have Android. Technically, Android's the largest phone company in the
Mobile
world.
operating yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Phone operating system in the world.
In the United States, Apple's bigger. Worldwide, Android's bigger. So,
Is that
Because of China and India,
yeah.
they're way more popular there,
interesting?
and in
Yep.
Japan.
That's why they have an open market for their app stores. It's because of those, like, not third world, it's not a thing anymore, I'm sorry. Because of those countries that aren't as technically inclined as we are. But that's all I got. Anybody else got anything?
Not really.
Oh.
Should
Not
we
me
take a look at the
personally.
black hole one last time?
Yeah, let's see what we got.
Back over to you, James.
All right, James Calzidi here, reporting in live from the black hole. We have 41,559 people. Well, actually, it'll be more because me. Watching still just a black hole. Back to you guys in the studio.
And if you include every stream, 254,000 people are watching Fortnite, aka a black hole.
Just a fucking black hole.
It's crazy. Let's see what's coming out this week, shall we, James?
I wanted to milk that as much as I can because I'm never going to be able to do that again.
Do you think it'll be running by tomorrow?
Oh, I would assume so.
I don't-
Probably,
Sure.
I would say probably about noon.
Yeah,
I would
I,
sure hope so.
I don't see them having this tomorrow. I'm guarantee people
Oh,
wait.
it's so close.
We wake up tomorrow, the game will be up.
Yeah.
I don't see them doing that because you think that the streamers who do Monday through Friday, they're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Um,
Forcing everybody to have the night off.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Someone in chat just this guy Dank Badonkadong, who's been chatting and talking to us. He said Pornhub has better holes to look at.
it's true.
But on that Apple and Droid thing, definitely Droid has it, but by 0.1, it's 1.6 to 1.5. I just didn't know
What,
how close
billion?
it was. Yeah. Super close worldwide
Yeah.
since 2007.
Yeah, they've had the edge. Apple
Yeah.
has yet to beat Android in
That's
worldwide.
fair though,
so
considering the amount of phones that they have on their hands, all the way from like $10 phones up to like $1,000 phones. So that's fair. I get that.
but it's
All
a
right,
good competition. So what we got, James? What's coming
Yeah,
out?
absolutely.
Release this time. We have The Fisherman, Fishing Planet coming out on the 15th for Xbox One and PS4. I know Miller's going to be excited for that. You have Earth Defense Force Iron Rain coming out on PC on the 15th. We have Zombieland Double Tap Road Trip for PS4 and PC coming out on the
What the fuck is
15th.
that?
We have Overwatch for the Switch coming out on the 15th. We have Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition for the PS4 and Switch coming out on the 15th. We have the game Grandia Remastered Grandia HD Remastered coming out on the PC on the 15th. We have we are unfortunately getting The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt on the Switch on the 15th. Grandia HD Collection for some reason also is showing up again on the 15th. And then we have Little Town Hero coming out on the Switch on the 16th. We have Monkey King Hero is back coming out on the 17th. We have The Beast Inside coming out on the PC on the 17th. Sea Salt coming out on Xbone and PC on the 17th. No More Hero. Travis Strikes Again. No More Heroes coming out on the PS4 and PC on the 17th. 18th we have Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Complete Edition coming out on the Switch and PC on the 18th. And then Plants vs. What the fuck is this? Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville coming out on PC, PS4, and Xbox One.
I've been waiting all
on
year
the
for this game.
18th. Hat in Time coming out on the Switch on the 18th. Return of the Obra Dinn coming out on the Switch, PS4 on the 18th. We also have Infliction coming out on the PC on the 18th. Ring Fit Adventures. Oh yeah, that comes out on the 18th for the Switch. And then we're up until the 21st.
Yeah.
East Shade coming out on the 21st for PS4 and Xbox One.
TVs and movies. Got a couple decent ones. Who remembers Teen Titans from when we were younger?
Oh yeah.
The only good Teen Titans show. Period.
Who's familiar with the new one, the really animated one, Teen Titans Go? The make of Teen Titans versus Teen Titans Go releases tomorrow.
The
They actually,
crossover event of the century.
Yep. I don't get this one because I don't know what it is. So, do you guys ever watch? Probably not. The Haunting of Hill House or hear about it?
I've heard of it.
It says it's coming out tomorrow,
Nice.
but I don't know if it's season 2 because it's already on Netflix. So I don't know. It doesn't really say. It just says the Haunting of Hill House comes out tomorrow.
It's probably season 2.
The Arrow season 8 comes out tomorrow in the CW. Jay and Silent Bob the reboot comes out tomorrow.
Neat.
Which I think will be absolutely hilarious.
What?
What? No, he said neat. I don't think he said
Oh.
Nate.
Yeah. Neat.
I thought I was about to get berated for some reason. I was concerned.
Well,
didn't
what can
know
I
that in
do
the beginning.
this time?
Yeah.
What can I break for you this time?
But no, I think that'll be hilarious. I love the original one. It's basically the same thing. They actually make fun of it. When they ask, have you guys ever considered a reboot? And they're like, doing a reboot of that star-studded piece of shit? You kidding me? And then they are.
Is
No,
it
but-
the original?
Yeah, everyone in the original cast, essentially they're... Because you know how the original Jay and Silent Bob, there's the Jason, whatever his name is.
Jamie Hughes?
No, there was the guy from American Pie, like, they're being...
Oh, yeah.
It's a movie inside of a movie. Jay and Silent Bob have to stop the guy from
Mhm.
American Pie from making a movie about Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah.
So essentially, what this is, the guy from American Pie, Jason, whatever, they're doing a reboot of Jay and Silent Bob. So the Jay and Silent Bob in the movie had to stop them from doing a reboot.
Well,
Most meta.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have an aneurysm.
Yeah. So the original Jay and Silent Bob, it's a movie within a movie. So.
Right.
But yeah, so they basically are doing the same concept, but they're rebooting that movie, the one that's built inside the movie. So they have to go and stop them again.
It's a reboot of a movie about rebooting a movie from a reboot movie.
Basically, it's just a total shit on companies that keep rebooting movies.
Well, that'd be fun.
And they have like Chris Hemsworth and stuff like that in it, and like I
Oh,
guess
shit.
all they do is make fun of themselves.
Nice.
Maleficent 2 comes out the 18th, another one of a Disney movie. We'll see how that actually goes. That'll just add to Disney's infinite amount of money that they are making. And the 20th, Watchmen, the TV series, debuts.
I'm excited for that.
And that is it. And that is a podcast, gentlemen.
It is in fact a podcast.
That was a
Right, right.
podcast. So guys, go around the table. What are we doing? What are we seeing? And where can we find you? Want to go first,
What?
James?
Yeah, sure. So what's coming up? What's coming out with me? Well, I'm going to be watching this Fortnite thing for a while. I don't know how long. I will be reporting live. I'll be live tweeting the events that are going on
Fuck yeah.
on Fortnite. But what's coming up? What's coming out? I am going to be tomorrow probably streaming some Nier, and then maybe later on in the day play some Fire Emblem, Nier, and whatchamacallit, Sea of Thieves are going to be my 3 games as of right now that I'm going to be rotating throughout the streaming biz. And then you got some fucking Yakuza coming out. Oh, that's at twitch.tv/PeopleA8Studios if you want to see me live tweet about what's going on in Fortnite. At PeopleA10 on Twitter. And if you want to watch some more classic Let's Plays and stuff, or if you miss a stream, go to youtube.com/PeopleA8Studios, where all my streams get uploaded to there, as well as I got Let's Plays of Yakuza 0 coming out on Wednesdays, Man of Medan coming out on Thursdays and Saturdays, and then Final Fantasy 7 also coming out on Fridays.
Good shit. You, Schroeder?
Yeah, we got the Thursday night throwdown. That's a bunch of us get together and play some Overwatch. It's a good time. Then we have this show again next Sunday. That's the only thing I really have set in stone. But I'm 100% like trying to think of something to do over the course of this week. There's
Nice.
a couple
Cool.
directions I want to.
Hopefully,
I'm
get
gonna
Sea of
do
Thieves
something.
working.
I just don't know what. Yeah, that'd be nice. Shoot, if we can get Sea of Thieves working, then I might try 2 things. So we'll see what's up. I'll try to post on the social medias about that if I have been posting
Oh, yeah.
more.
Yeah, I've seen that. Good shit.
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah, I want to do. Actually, I think I might. I honestly think I might start doing some art videos,
Hell yeah,
like
do
speed art videos.
Hey, that's an
do
option.
live streams.
I
Mhm.
watched Mark
IRLs.
draw. I watched Mark do a drawing thing the one day. That was pretty
Yeah.
cool. You
Yeah, I was
you
thinking like
definitely
maybe
do it.
one day a week, and then like have it be like switch it up. Like one week it's art, the next week it's like streaming stuff, the next week it's graphic design, the next week it's music or something. You know, just try to switch it up.
Yeah, that's some good shit. Good shit.
That's an idea.
And where can they find this content, Jeff?
Yeah, thanks, man. Twitch.tv/Splash Screen Gaming. Splash Screen Gaming on Facebook, Team Splash Screen, I believe is what it is. And we're also on the Instagram and on the Twitter as well.
Good shit, man. And Sir Nathan.
So what's coming out for me on all of my platforms, which is at YF Kitsune on Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Facebook's kind of dead in the water at the moment. I haven't really done anything with that besides make a really shitty emblem. But anyhow, but I'm gonna be also playing some Sea of Thieves. You'll be seeing me in his streams more than likely, and then on mine, I'll be streaming that on twitch.tv/YF Kitsune. I'm gonna be also I'm gonna pump back up Canarium because I
was
kind
about
of
to
one and
ask.
done that in accident. What's up?
I was about to ask. I was like, when you playing Canarium again?
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing
I wanna see
Canarium
more of
again.
that.
Yeah, absolutely. Fucking, you guys helped me through that shit, so I definitely got to for sure. I'm gonna be playing that again probably tomorrow night after I with. Now, you can berate me all you'd like for this, but after I check out some and figure out what to do with these TikToks that I've been working on. So I'm building a story in a community, okay?
Oh,
You
you're
can
such a
hate me.
bro.
Zoomer.
You're such a
I'm
bro.
not even a zoomer.
Oh my god.
You sure act like one.
You're the guy that
Yo,
goes to like the
there are
raves with the
tons of
glow
people
sticks.
my age. The tons of people our age and Jeff's age and fucking Jeremy's age that are on that app. They're all do like OCs and like storylines.
And
I
it
don't do
still
the
doesn't
fucking
make 'em
random
cool.
bullshit. Hey, I don't say they have to be cool. But hey, fucking internet, okay?
You were the guy that had the Vine. Was like, hey guys, I got Vine. Come over here, watch me. Weren't you? You
But
had Vine, didn't you?
I didn't. It's
Ah.
the same fucking thing though. So if you
remember
didn't
it.
hate Vine, don't hate TikTok. It's just more creative Vine.
Yep.
But
Shitty Vine.
all right, we're not gonna go into that.
We'll get into it after the podcast.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, I'm gonna be playing some Sea of Thieves, Canarium, and gonna be starting a Let's Play through Vampire. And don't have any set days for those. It's just that's what's coming through the week. That's what I can give y'all. I can't like that's why all my things say undetermined for the schedule because I have not set a actual schedule. Can't guarantee anything.
I know, right?
Things are not in absolutes. But yeah, that's honestly pretty much it for me. I'm gonna be trying to find some pop-ups, alerts, try maybe revamp my stream a little bit. Try to find some as I looked at Jeff's, Jeremy's, and James's. I was looking at their streams as I was going through, looking at like their overlays and shit. Mine's really fucking boring, and I want new overlays.
Yours is
I have to add you to mine. Haven't done that yet.
No, you're good. It's still up there saying new followers, so that's fine. I'm
shit.
kind of there.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
But yeah, that's all I'm doing. I'm gonna be trying to revamp the stream. If any of y'all have any good ideas on like where I can find a good overlay, let me know because I need one. I don't
Right.
have the know-how to make.
Streamlabs has a bunch.
Yeah, that's where I got my original one, but it's just
There's
It's
a
not-
bunch
it's
of
not it.
websites too. If you just Google it, there's a ton of websites. Streamlabs has one. There's a website. If you look at Twitch, like if you go to like streaming tools on Twitch, there is like tons of different websites that it refers you to that has overlays and shit.
okay. Cool.
And in Streamlabs, there's add-ons you can download that gives you more overlays. Why they do that, I have no idea. Why they would make apps to give you more overlays past what they already give you, I don't know. But anything else, James?
That's it for me.
For myself, if you haven't noticed, the last like 3 episodes we haven't done any introductions, which is hilarious. I just noticed that we haven't done any introductions because I didn't announce until right now that my name is no longer Captain_Geach15. It's just Captain Geach15. Yeah, we haven't done intros like in a month. Oh well. At this point, if you don't know we don't know who you are. If you don't know who we are,
There we are.
well, I guess people are new. Whatever. Nevertheless, but
get with the program, fuckers.
exactly. I have changed my names on everything, except on Streamlabs because I did notice my title is still. I just noticed the biggest thing that announces my name does not have my name changed. Is my banner on Streamlabs. But Captain Geach 15 is now my name on everything. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, Google, Gmail, whatever you name it. I took away the underscore. Figured it just made it easier, as well as just more fluent. So I did change it on Microsoft, and I haven't done it on Xbox yet because I haven't done it on PS4 yet. But I eventually will. So you can find me in any of those things I'll be streaming. Sea of Thieves really is the only thing that comes to mind. I want to say Apex, but I don't know. Don't really have a set schedule. It's going to be interesting to see what days I will and will not stream, as this week started technically last week. My wife, until the middle of December, works 6 days a week, 12-hour shifts. She's working two jobs. So that'll be... Don't know how play that in effect. Because obviously I do want to spend time with her because I'll very rarely see her other than at nighttime. So, that's really about it. Hopefully one day I can start my diet and you guys can watch me lose weight on stream. But who knows when that'll be? Probably next year.
Nice. You'll get there. You'll get there.
I'll get there one
one
year.
day at a time, man. You'll get there.
And I did, the only thing I've really been working on, and I probably still will be working on, is just modifying my stream. I added all the buttons at the bottom.
Off to a good start there.
So that is step number 1. So I just gotta actually start doing it so Mr. Beast can donate me money. And that's the sole reason why I got that donate button. Obviously, if anybody wants to donate money, feel free. I set it up through Streamlabs, so you don't have to be a Twitch affiliate to be able to do that. And I'm pretty sure when you do it through Streamlabs, you get all the money. You don't have to give Twitch anything, which is nice.
True. They take, I think, 2%. They take a small bit.
But it's through PayPal, so I don't know if PayPal takes anything, but...
That's what I meant.
Oh, PayPal, okay.
That's what I meant, yeah.
I got you. So, but that's what I got. So once again, thank you everyone for who's been hanging out, listening for the past 38 weeks, plus 500 downloads, which is huge. So make sure you love, listen, like, follow Level Unlock Podcast at podbee.com or anywhere you listen to your podcast. Listen to them all. See what's going on. Get the news. Get the updates. Send us emails, levelunlockpodcast@gmail.com. And most importantly, make sure you show us some love on Twitter at what, James?
LVL Unlocked Pod. That's LVL Unlocked Pod.
That's exactly what it is. And from everyone here at Level Unlocked Podcast Inc., we thank you, Low Gang, Jake Paulers, Level Unlockers, Lockpickers, Lockpick Nation,
Face
whatever you
up.
want to call yourself. PewDiePiers, whatever,
Okay.
No, that's 9-year-old army.
the 9-year-old army.
Oh.
That's PewDiePie.
Whoever
Oh.
else is huge out
Those
there.
are the
All the ninjas
sign
out
language
there.
okay.
All the
Face-
the
face
ninja reps out there. So we appreciate you. We love you. And we'll see you next Sunday. Deuces.
Peace.
Hi.
Adios.
Thanks for your time, guys.